After starting their season with a perfect 4-0 record, the Forest Bearcats face their toughest test of the season as they match up against an in-county rival, the Scott Central Rebels. This game has been circled on the calendar by football fans across Scott County like Christmas morning and the smack talk flying like fireworks on the 4th of July. Welcome to the holiday of Friday Night Lights on the Bearcat Gridiron Show. I'm Lee McCarty, alongside my broadcast partner and Forest High School Assistant Principal Matt Wade. And Matt, we've been looking forward to this game for a long time, and it's finally here.
Dude, it felt like the week took forever to get by, man. Just so anxious to get here, and we're finally here. Great weather, man, packed house. It doesn't get any better than this, Lee.
I tell you what, it really is a huge game tonight, and it really feels like a big game tonight as we got here at 5:15, and there were already folks lined up down the road ready to get in the stadium, and we already have a packed house. I would say there's probably 2,500 folks here tonight, and we're glad that you're locked in with us here on the show.
That's it. Appreciate you guys tuning in, joining us, and cheering on the Bearcats from wherever you are.
So, a couple of interesting facts about tonight. Forest has not played Scott Central since 2012, and at that game, Forest won like 41-6. So this is only the 7th meeting between the two schools. Forest leads the series, though, 6-0. They've won all 6 meetings, and so we'll see if they can keep their undefeated streak against the Rebels going here tonight. And so we're looking forward to a great game. It's perfect weather. And, Matt, I tell you what, I'm excited to see what the Bearcats put on the field this week.
Yeah, I think talking with coaches, the players, all I keep hearing is they're locked in, they're focused, not getting too hyped up or amped up, keeping their emotions, under control and in check. So I look for a very focused team coming out to that locker room, very set on their job they got to do tonight to try to get this win.
Absolutely. Scott Central has had some recent success here in the past few years, winning 3 state championships since 2018. And, Forest is looking to match up against them here. And so as they're having an up year this year, Tobias Lofton, our new coach for Forest, is possibly looking to get his signature win here tonight early in his head coaching career. And so a lot at stake here tonight. Really, really exciting. They got first responders appreciation here at the field here in Hillsboro tonight. I tell you, Matt, you look across the way, you see some cows in the pasture over there, slight breeze blowing. We are up here in Hillsboro and ready for a good gridiron matchup.
Yep, and we've been waiting on this one for a while, Lee. I'm glad, excited it's finally here and ready for it to kick off, man. Let's get some football.
Let's get some football. And speaking of that, we want to go ahead and introduce our starting lineups for the Bearcats. So offense and defense, Matt has done a good job putting those together for us. So, Matt, go ahead and roll our offense here for the Bearcats.
All right, so here's your Bearcat starting offensive unit.
Drew Lawton, number 7, QB.
My name is Tom Prince, I'm number 1, I play wide receiver.
Jamar Hughes, number 12, slot receiver.
Todd Chambers, 15, wide receiver.
Drew Lawton, number 5, receiver. Nazarian Bland, number 14, tight end / H-back.
David Graffrey, number 54, left tackle.
Mark Winston's number 70, right guard. Dakar Lawton, 56, center.
My name is Caden Tillman. I'm number 58. I play left guard.
My name is Jacoby Cruder, number 78, right tackle.
Miguel Matias, number 36, kicker.
Took off my disguise, come from my head, I still live for the prize. Whoa, 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 I was in the city going down.
All right, and that was your Bearcat starting lineup.
All right, starting lineup there for the offense. Was that offense and defense? Just offense.
Just offense.
Just offense. So who do you kind of look to kickstart the Bearcat offense tonight, Matt?
I think you got to give it to Sean Allen, number 11, running back. I think we have possibly talking with some of the coaches. I think we may have a little advantage up front. Their linebackers are not the biggest, so I look for definitely a kind of a ground and pound and grind it out. And I was talking to Coach Lofton, and our offense, may not be scoring a whole lot of points, but with our defense, you really don't want to. You want to keep our defense off the field, keep them fresh, have these long drives, eat up some clock, and that way our defense comes out ready to go, with abundant of rest on the sideline. So I think our offense is kind of built to be more slow, methodical, hold the ball, and keep our defense off the field.
Yep, And Sean has really been carrying the rock well for the Cats. And really, we've seen the offensive line really working for that run game there in Forest here earlier or in the early part of the season. So look forward to that.
I also look for, if you want to look in the passing game, I mean, we struggled a little bit. A lot of people are putting a lot of pressure on one, D. Pinkston, and they are backing off just so scared of his speed and ability to take the top off the defense that it really opens up our run game. But it makes it difficult to get him the ball. So, hey, I would look for some shots to number 1 tonight. And, hey, he hasn't got to bring one down here recently. I think it's about time for Pinkston to take
man, I tell you what, Matt, if Pinkston could connect on a long bomb for a TD, these bleachers might collapse.
They might. The crowd will go wild.
We're about 14 minutes here until kickoff, and you've heard about the offensive side of the ball. Let's go ahead and look at our defensive starting lineups.
All right, here's your Bearcat defensive unit.
My name is Trail Pace. I'm number 3, and I'm a defensive unit.
Greg Keys, number 4, defensive tackle.
My name is Moose. I'm number 21, and I'm no guard.
My name is Tremaine Pace. I'm 28, defensive end.
Ty Chambers, 15, linebacker.
Praise Moore, number 52, linebacker.
Cameron Irving, number 55, middle linebacker.
My name is Xavier Patrick, number 2, outside linebacker. Brian Jensen, number 9, outside linebacker.
Dude Lofton, number 5, defensive back.
Go ahead.
LaDajon Williams, number 8, defensive back. Xavier KK, number 6, DB.
My name is Tar Pink. I'm number 1. I play safety.
Colton Derrick, 17, punter.
One killing shit by any means. Everybody can't lead like one. Nah. Is it really me? Gotta check and see my legacy like.
And that was your Bearcat defensive unit.
Starting lineups there for the Bearcat defense. Brought to you by Vowels Marketplace. Do want to point out, hey, we talked about one big player on our defensive unit is Greg Keaton. He had a big turnover there for the Cats last week as he basically took the handoff there from the quarterback, and that was an exciting play. But, looking at maybe getting praised more back this week, we'll see if he's in action. But really talk about Cameron Irby and the job that he's done last week. I think he had over maybe 10 tackles. It was impressive.
Yeah. A couple tackles for loss. That's what you got to have a good season. You're going to have injuries at some point, so you got to have some guys waiting in the wing ready to step up. And Cameron Irby stepped up, and I don't think the defense missed a beat without praise, because Cameron stepped up and was able to hold his own and did a wonderful job. And now coach has got a tough decision. Where are you going to put Cameron? Where are you going to give praise? We got just some players that can make plays out there. It's a great problem to have.
It is a good problem to have, and I think that's going to be the key, really. To almost every game is defense, but it's probably going to be a defensive struggle tonight. But Scott Central did give up a lot of points last week against Leake Central, and I know their quarterback was not playing, but the quarterback doesn't play defense. So I think it's definitely going to be a defensive battle tonight to see who can kind of break through. And we'll see what happens as we are still early here in this game. We've yet to see the captains come out and meet, but already we have a packed house here tonight, and we're glad that you're tuning in to the Bearcat Gridiron Show. Tonight, since we have such a big broadcast, we will have 2 trivia questions. We'll have the Southside second quarter trivia, and then we'll also have the Flavor Shack fourth quarter trivia. So y'all be staying tuned to that. At the end of the first quarter, we'll have the Southside second quarter trivia question, and then at the end of the third quarter, when the Bearcats go in for the win in the fourth, be sure to tune in for the Flavor Shack fourth quarter trivia. So we're glad that we have these 2 sponsors to sponsor the Bearcats and to really give us some support here for this big game tonight.
All right, fans, go ahead and start lighting that chat up. I haven't seen any action in the chat. Let us know you hear us. Let us know where you're listening from. And so we know that you are reading us loud and clear out there, and wherever you are. As we talk about every week, Bearcat Nation is far and wide. So
far and wide.
Light that chat up so we know where you are. Put some red hearts, some Go Bearcats. Let us know you're out
there. Score
there.
predictions. Yeah, I want to see some score predictions for the game. The scoreboard has been kind of glitching in and out here. I don't know if they're trying to mess with something or not, but it's kind of cut on and off. So I'll have to keep an eye on that. But beautiful night here. We got the SC painted in the middle of the field like an American flag. Looking great here as they're honoring the first responders in our community tonight. You know, it is all about our community, as this is a big community game. I know there's been a lot of smack talk coming into this game, but it's part of what makes this a good, friendly rivalry.
I mean, and it's a great moneymaker for the schools, Lee. I mean, there's no telling the amount of ticket sales that Scott Central is going to make off this game, and then, of course, we'll get the game next year. So it's a good moneymaker, good just school spirits high. It's just you don't get no better than this.
Both fan bases have a lot of swagger coming in. You know, Scott Central with their recent success, and then Forest here starting up the year undefeated. Matt, why don't you go ahead and give us some sponsors, highlight all of our sponsors of the Gridiron Show and Booster Club this year.
All right, so looking at your sponsors here, you got your traditional sponsors, Royce Wyndham Tractor, Senator Tyler McCall, and the Forest Rotary Club. Your premier sponsors are Tadco Construction, Tom Miles, Forest Dental Practice, and Tyson Foods. And your elite sponsors is Community Bank, Bank of Forest, Bowles Marketplace, Southside Mart, Farm Bureau, Ingram Images, City of Forest, and the Flavor Shack. So make sure if you see these people out, go to these businesses, hey, go out and support these businesses, because these businesses are willing to support your school. So make sure you go out and support them.
There we go. Well, man, we are counting it down here as we only have about under 10 minutes until we get this one underway. We've seen both squads warm up on the field, and we're just waiting on the captains to come out here tonight.
Well, looking at some other matchups in the county, Morton's taking on the Peleahatchie Chiefs. I look for Morton to roll in that one, Lee.
Yeah, Peleahatchie's a little down this year.
They are a little down, and I look for Morton to take care of business there. Lake Hornets take on the Union Yellow Jackets. That's going to be an interesting matchup to see. Union, who will have in 2 weeks one of the top teams in 2A. Probably number one now that Scott Central lost last week. And I think Sebastopol's got homecoming versus Leake County this week. And, then, of course, the two schools tonight are playing up. So that's your lineup for your county games tonight. So we'll try to keep you up to date on what's going on around the county as well.
Oh, you know, Sebastopol is undefeated too, which is definitely interesting.
Former Bearcat coaching them up.
Yep, Keith Brown has it rolling.
So it looks like our captains are starting to make their way, getting ready for the pregame meeting. Looks like your captains for tonight is going to be number 1, D. Pinkston, number 15, Ty Chambers, and number 56, Dakari Lofton. The fans starting to get on their feet and make some noise.
It's about that time, Matt. As we got folks around every part of the fence here in the stadium. I'll get it. And Bearcats are making their way down the sideline here. Looking sharp. They got their red hats like they always do, with their white uniforms as they're sprinting down the sideline. Focus, white pants, red numbers. They got a blue stripe on their shoulders.
Yeah,
the Rebels are making their way on the field.
It's going to be interesting, Lee. The first, pre-game jitters in such a big game like this. It's going to be interesting to see which team can come out and make plays early and not be too overly anxious and trying to do too much, but sticking to the game plan and following the coach's orders,
Yep, it's an early season test here for the Cats. No doubt about it. As you see the coaching staff here, they got to be excited. As we're approaching 5 minutes here until kickoff, you got your captains coming out here on the field. I'll tell you what, the red and the blue and the white matchup just looks incredible.
That's nice. Checking the chat here.
What we got?
Ayana Barber watching from home in Forest. Didn't want to do the big crowds, and it is definitely a big crowd. Class of 2003. Got another one says, let's go Bearcats. Watching in Hillsboro, not too far away. And also we got a infiltrator. We got a Rebels fan saying, you know the Bearcats going to lose, right? Bradford, all the Bradfords are all Rebels fans.
Oh, yeah.
I don't know if I've ever met a Bradford who wasn't from SC. We'll let you enjoy the game on our watch here, but you might have to keep the Rebels chat down there for tonight.
All in good fun here.
That's it, man.
So it looks like Forest will be receiving declined. Bearcats won the toss and declined, and Scott Central will receive.
I like that. I want to put my best unit to start off a game, and our defense is we're hanging our hat on defense this year. Not taking anything from our offense too, but by far our defense has been the sharper unit all year, and that's the unit you want to start with. Set the tone early, hopefully with a good stop here.
Matt, I don't know that we can fit anybody else in the stands here on this side.
I don't think so. I'm just praying, like you said, the stands hold us up all night. But, man.
It feels like a playoff game.
It's just electric. It's electric atmosphere.
And we're about to pause here for the national anthem.
Softball and basketball player here at Scott Central, followed by the playing of our national anthem by the Scott Central Rebel Pride Band.
Lord, thank you for this day, Lord. Thank you for us being able to come out here tonight, Lord, and watch this football game, Lord. Lord, today, Lord, I pray that you bless each and every player, coach, and Lord, I pray that you just give them the courage and the strength to get out here, Lord, and play, give it their all, Lord. Lord, I pray that you just continue to bless this school year, Lord, and I pray that you continue to allow all these schools, Lord, to give us the knowledge that we need to prepare for our future, Lord. Lord, I pray that you just give us safe travels as we head home tonight, Lord, and I pray that you just bless this game, Lord. Forgive us, we pray, Lord, in Jesus' sweet name, amen.
There's the national anthem there, played by the Scott Central Band, as we are 2 minutes and 30 seconds here from getting this game underway as both teams are preparing to take the field. The Rebels are coming onto the field there.
So checking some more chat. Chat's very active tonight.
And here come the mighty Bearcats.
Gene Cox says, go Cats. Tim Ringo said, let's go Bearcats. Cash Sharp listening all the way from Ohio. Another SC fan joining us tonight. Christina Ely, one of my former classmates. Shout out to Christina. Watching from Hattiesburg. Says, let's go Cats. Rosalind Braggs, another former Bearcat. Watching with a bunch of hearts there. And then the last one down there is Bearcat Nation, you rock.
You rock.
All right, opening kickoff, Lee. This is one of the most important plays in a football game. Really can set the tone.
Tell you what, Bearcats in all white, Rebels in all blue. And bear with us here on the camera angle tonight as we are only about 4 rows up at the top of the bleachers here. And so we're going to do our best. Just listen, and we'll try to describe it, paint the picture for you.
And Lee's doing double duty tonight.
We'll see.
So, yep, bear with us. So we'll present it the best we can tonight.
All right, Matthias and company ready to kick this one off. Red hats in the air, blue hats in the air. And there it is.
Low line drive kick.
Line drive kick.
Better kicks, but
fielded there at the 6-yard line. Brought to the field, and it's going to be tackled there by number 8 there for the Cats. LaDajion Williams. I couldn't tell who was on the carry there for the Rebels. It looked like it might have been number 10 there, Latavion Evans.
So we're trotting out, see Praise Moore, who's been injured. Had a high ankle sprain. See his ankle's nice and taped up there. He's getting his actions. He hadn't played since the first ball game or second.
Yep, I think he played in the first
ball game, but he was out last week. I think he missed 2 games, so we're glad to have 52 back in there. He brings a lot of experience.
All right, let's see here. Number 2 for Scott Central. Jamari Thomas is in the gun. He's going to hand off there, slips, and is going to be tackled there. Good job by the Cats there on the first play. He handed it off to number 1, Taekwon Bounds.
Yeah, I couldn't see a lot of
Bounds on the carry. They gave him 1 yard. It'll be second down and 9.
They tilt the camera down just a hair.
Okay.
Oh, there you go. Perfect.
In the gun as the quarterback. He's going to hand off to Bounds again. Tries the left side, and he's going to be tackled there. Good job there on the stop. That'd be number 4, Greg Keaton. Thomas, the quarterback, hands it off. All right, that'll be third down and 8. Ball's going to be at the 22-yard line. Third and long. You got 2 receivers here to the near side. Thomas is in the gun. He's going to be looking to pass. He drops back, fires across the middle. Incomplete. Ball was intended for number 13 there, Brian Shepard.
Yeah, I didn't really see the receiver.
That was a fast pass though.
I didn't even see the receiver he was throwing to. Wasn't a very beautiful pass there. I would look for the Rebels to probably look like they're going to stick to the run a lot. Passing game there looked a little shaky. We'll see how that moving forward. Hey, we won the punting game. Let's see what Scott Central's punting game. We've really been helped out by opposing teams' inability to punt.
Yep. So 3 and out here. High snap there, and it's going to be a high punt. As it's going to land there at the 46-yard line, and it'll be down there at the 45-yard line of the Bearcats. Good field position there for Forrest as they'll start. But good job there by the Bearcat defense there, Matt.
Yes, that's what you want right there. I mean, they may have picked up, 2 yards?
Yeah, I think they picked up 2 yards on 2 handoffs and an incomplete pass.
That's the way you want to start off there on defense. So great start for the Bearcat defense. Now let's see if we can get some points here early.
You got Juice Lofton here. You got 4 receivers there to the right side. There's going to be a pass out to Pinkston on a little screen. He's trying to make a move, and he gets cut down up close to the 49-yard line. Gain of about 3.
Yep, good little play there. Gets Pinkston the ball out there in the flats. Able to pick up a good little chunk of yards there. Stay on schedule.
They'll give him 2. It'll be second down and 8. I tell you what, that was a simple tackle, but the Scott Central fans were really into it. Handoff is going to be up the middle to Allen. He barrels across for the first down.
Yeah, that's what they're going to have to bring some lead with when Levin gets the ball.
Running downhill with Sean Allen. That brings a Bearcat first down, brought to you by Bank of Forest. And we'll move the chains here.
Hey, a little mix of pass, a little run. Stay in balance early right here, Lee. So I like what I'm seeing so far from the Bearcat defense.
In the Rebel territory. Go the Cats.
Man, we got 4 receivers on one side over
Lofton
here.
in the gun. Yep, 4 receivers here on the near side. It's going to be pass out to Pinkston. Out in front of him, he has a little bit of room, and he squirts across the 40-yard line down to the 39-yard line. Good.
Lee.
Hey, same play.
That may have been a touchdown saver there because there was nothing but green grass in front of Pinkston there.
I think that was number 4 for the Rebels who made the tackle.
3.
Lazariak Brown who made that tackle there on Pinkston. D Weezy, as we call him. We'd like to see D Weezy take one.
We like this formation here. We got 4
We haven't seen this year, Matt.
No, it's like a quad look.
Coach Green making it happen. Hand off to Allen, and he is fighting for some more yards down to the 35-yard line, and that'll be a first down. Are they going to mark him just short? I thought he got across the 35.
Yeah, looks like it's going to be 3rd and 1 here. You're going to have 2 plays here. If you don't get it, you're going to run out. I figure it's going to be 2 plays to number 11 right here.
Yep. So you got 4 receivers now to the left side, and there will be a timeout here. And I hope they're going to measure this, Matt, but I don't know.
Yeah, I would prefer to go ahead and have the first down.
So it's hard to see here. There's an injured player.
Oh, okay.
For Scott Central.
Yeah, he's on the far sideline over there. A little early for cramps, so hopefully he's going to be okay, though.
Yep. Tell you what, you might not need the heat timeouts as much tonight, although it was warmer today.
So we got Jeffrey Williams. Of course, he's still in Germany. Jeffrey, we appreciate your service there, sir.
Vance Cox says he's watching from Hattiesburg. Thank you, Vance. He's a former broadcaster here on the Gridiron Show.
Right, we're just trying to live up to his legacy he left behind here on the show. Jeremy?
My uncle, Brian, he is listening. He says, let's stay undefeated, Cats.
Yeah, Jeremy Williams listening in from White House, Tennessee.
Hey, there we go. Thank you, Jeremy. He's a part of our broadcast crew.
Man, we kind of taking a break this week from the Revenge Tour, undefeated on the Revenge Tour and on the season.
Yep, undefeated on the season, undefeated on the Revenge Tour. Let's see who that make up. We had Clarkdale, Newton, Northeast Lauderdale, who we all lost to last year. So taking care of business there. I guess the next line of business on the Revenge Tour would be Union. Yeah.
Well, I think we might need to step away, Lee, as they're tending to a player over there. So
we'll step away, come right back here on the Gridiron Show.
That was way away from the plate. Yeah, he just ran it right up the middle. And man, I thought he got across the 35. Hey, how many folks we have watching?
257.
All right, Brady's back up.
Well, that's a good sign, Lee.
Yep, very good sign. So he's able to get up on his feet. Hopefully it's not a serious injury.
Yeah, that 9 district games, that's number 1 goal.
Yep.
Not only just to win them, but try to avoid any big injuries before you get into district play.
District play starts next week. As you got 3rd down and inches here, you got Lofton in the gun, and he's going to hand off there to Allen, and he's stacked up in the backfield by a host of Rebels. The first one to get there for Scott Central was number 10, Latavion Evans, as he filled up that hole quickly, and that was a loss of a yard. It'll bring up 4th down and 1.
Yep, just linebacker there. I think the play was a little slow, didn't jail just right, and then number 10 shot through the gap and was able to make tackle behind the line. Bearcats about to go for it here.
All right, going for it on 4th down. Here is the Cats. You got Lofton in the gun, hard snap count, trying to draw them off sides. The Rebels don't bite, they stay home. Allen in the backfield with Lofton. Then there'll be a keeper by Lofton. He squirts forward for the first down.
First down.
Move the chains. Let's go.
Big play there.
Lofton was frustrated with himself because he had a lot more green grass ahead of him.
He did. Hey, but the main focus right there is get that first down and mission accomplished. Move those chains, keep the ball going, keep your defense on the sideline, and keep their defense on the field.
That critical first down was brought to you by Farm Bureau Insurance as the Cats moved the chains down to the 30-yard line of the Rebels here on their first drive of the night. 7 minutes and 34 seconds. 7 minutes and 34 seconds here in the first quarter. It's going to be a pass out there to Bradford. And a flag there on the play. That's not Bradford. I'm sorry. That's number 12 there for the Cats, Jamari Hughes.
Yeah, that's coming back.
As there's going to be holding there on number 5 there for the Cats, Zadion Kincaid on the outside. Like the play call.
That's number 5 should be Lazarius Lofton.
I'm sorry. Let me just give you the roster. I'm having a hard time working both rosters here tonight. I normally don't worry about the other teams or players, but with them being such local guys, I want to give them as much recognition as possible.
We want to recognize them. Marcus Riley listening from Minnesota. Welcome to the Gridiron Show, Marcus. Glad to have you.
All right, so after the penalty, first down and 20. Yeah, handoff to Allen. He slips in the backfield. Now he makes a little bit of a room to move. As that could have been a loss of much more, but he's all the way back here to the 38-yard line as he'll lose a couple more on the play.
Yeah, it looked like a design up the middle there, but I guess Sean didn't see much room to run, so he tried to bounce it. And Rebels are built pretty fast like our defense. They got some quick guys over there. It's going to be tough to, try to get outside of them or recreate. You're going to have to hit that hole fast.
Second down now in 21 here from the 38-yard line. Going to bring Hughes in motion there to the right side. Looking back to pass is Lofton. He's going to go deep for Pinkston, and it's going to be caught, but out of bounds.
Yep, out of bounds. Threw a little too
on
far.
A fade route, but he was about a foot out of bounds. But Pinkston showing his ability to really bring it in there as that ball was caught at about the 2-yard line, but about 2 feet out of bounds. Bearcats took a shot here in positive territory, but will bring up third and long. With 6 minutes and 24 seconds, 0-0 score.
Yeah, I like it. I like the shot.
So you got 3 receivers there to the right side. You got a 1 receiver here to the near side. And you got JW in the backfield with Lofton. Looking to pass. He has some time. He's going to go deep.
He got
a beautiful shot to Hughes. Oh, and it's going to be incomplete. Did it hit the defender in the back?
It did. Pinkston should have came back for that ball. Hit the defender right square in the back.
I'm sorry, the ball was intended for Pinkston. It was a beautiful ball, but on the coverage was that number, I can't tell there for Scott Central, but good play. I'm going to say by number 19, nope, number 16 there, Bryson Norman, who had him covered up.
Yeah, I think the defender never saw the ball. If Pinkston would have stopped and skied for that ball, I think he would have had that one.
Yeah, they call that face guarding. So now Colton Dirks on the punt as he has a nice punt, has a little bit of a hang time, going to land at the 24. It's going to be picked up there by the Rebels and it'll be immediately brought down at the 10-yard line.
Playing a little field position there. Got them pinned deep, right where we want them, so our defense can get back in.
All right, so both defenses have done their job on the first drive. Bearcats drove the ball about 30 yards from their own 45 down to the 30, and then was backed up by a holding penalty on a little screen pass. So they kind of got him behind the chains and got him away from the running game.
May have to back the camera out a little bit. Some of the fans missing the passes there, Lee.
Okay.
So we may have to back up the camera a little bit on.
I got it out as wide as I can here, so we'll try to work with that.
This is hard, people, to move that ball and follow it when it's passing there. Move that camera to try to catch that angle.
Yeah, I'm sorry I missed that Pinkston pass. I hope that we got that second one there.
I would zoom in just a hair, but not much. Just a hair.
There we go.
All right, that's good right there.
We'll try that. I feel like you see more of the sidelines.
Yeah, you do get a lot of sidelines.
Yeah, but that's kind of our vantage point here.
Yeah.
There's not much room up there in the Scott Central press box. So the Rebels take over here on their second drive of the night here in the first quarter, 6:05 here in the first quarter. Remember, Bearcat fans, we have the Southside second quarter trivia coming up at the end of the second half, or second quarter. There's a handoff there. There's going to be huge tackle there
25.
by number 25, Praise Moore, as he tracked him down from the backside.
Check that, Leah. Tremias Pace.
Tremias Pace, excuse me.
The flag on the play probably going, looks like the area of holding here.
Yep, flag comes in at the 15-yard line, as there was no gain on that play.
Yep, there's a holding call.
That'll be the first penalty of the night.
No, we had one. We had a holding call.
Oh, we sure did. I'm sorry.
First one on Scott Central.
First one on Scott Central. Penalty was declined with a loss of 1 on the play, so it'll be second down and 11. And that'll be the ball spotted at the 9-yard line. So Bearcats put it on their defense here, Matt.
Yep, they've answered the call so far.
Got a 3 down front here for the Cats as we're doubling up a receiver here on the outside. Thomas is going to pass inside, and his pass is incomplete as it was intended for number 3, Lazarick Brown.
Yeah, number 3 must be their main receiving threat because we got 2 over top of him. Must be just saying, hey, we're going to try to take him away from you.
As he went on a little slant route there, but now it'll be third down and 11 as the Cats, again, for their second time on defense tonight, have a third and long, and the Rebels have a third and long. Thomas, the quarterback in the gun, they're going to bring Brown in motion to the left side. He's going to look to pass, and it's going to be incomplete as the pass is intended over the middle for number 13, Brian Shepard, but he was surrounded by about 3 Bearcats there.
There's a lot of traffic there. That ball almost got picked off by the Bearcats there, but fourth down now. Bring out the punt team. I think we're going to have excellent field position again. Coach telling Pinkston scoot up. Maybe we get a return here.
Yep, Pinkston is standing back here to receive this punt at the 46-yard line of the Rebels. High snap there, and it's going to be a high punt with a spiral, and it's going to land there at the 35-yard line and check backwards and be down there at the 33.
Man, great field position.
Great field position here for the Bearcats. They're going to start deep in the Scott Central territory. That's really, Matt, the story of how this game is going. The early story is that is field position.
Yeah, Bearcats, though, can't squander this away here. You know, you're starting inside your opponent's, 35-yard line. We need to get 7 here, Lee.
Yep. Need to get 7 here and take advantage of the field position. You know, that's one thing. Forrest has had good field position seemingly all year, really.
Well, and the last drive was going good, Lee, up until that penalty. So we just need the mistake-free football here and cut out these holding penalties.
All right, so you got 2 receivers stacked here near side with Chambers and Pinkston. It's going to be a pull there by the quarterback, Lofton, as he's going to power his way down across the line of scrimmage. Maybe a gain of yard.
Yeah, he decided a little read play there and decided to pull it and picked up a yard there, running hard.
I don't know. We'll call it no gain. I thought he got a little further than he did. Same formation here with 2 receivers stacked to the near side. Ball spotted here on the near hash. You have Hughes out as a lone wide receiver. Yeah, I'd like to see him burn it, man. They don't have a safety over the top either.
No, he's shaded over here on Chambers and Pinkston side.
Yep, you got Allen in the backfield with Juice Lofton at quarterback. It's going to be a handoff to Allen. He's going to try the left center, and they're going to move the ball down to close to the 30-yard line, but this will bring up third down and long.
Yeah, the Rebels are just daring us to throw it right now, Lee. They're stacking the box, so there's just too many bodies up in there. It's going to be difficult. We're going to have to start completing some passes, make them respect the pass game, and loosen that box up some.
4 minutes and 25 seconds as we have a countdown to the second quarter Southside Trivia. A winner of the trivia question will get a Hunt Brothers pizza from Southside Mart. Lofton in the gun here on third down and 8. There's the snap, fakes the handoff. He's going to look to the pass, and he has a step there with Pinkston. He catches, incomplete. Ball was in his hands as it was double covered, but swatted away at the last minute that's the third shot they've taken to Pinkston already here early in this game.
Yeah, Pinkston had a hand on it, but the defender got his hands in between and was able to rip that ball out. So good play by Scott Central there. Number 3 there made a nice play on the ball.
3 minutes and 58 seconds. This will be 4th down and 8. And the Cats are going to lead the offense on the field, Matt.
Yep.
Going to go for it.
I think we're going to go for it here. Kind of no man's land. If you punt it in zone, you're only gaining about maybe 10 yards.
3 receivers there to the left side. They're going to call a timeout. I don't know who called the timeout.
Scott Central called that timeout there.
I got you.
So we got 3 minutes, 58 seconds left of your first quarter. Your tie ball game, 0-0. Cats got the ball on the 30-yard line looking to try to convert this 4th down. We'll be back with more Bearcat Gridiron action.
All right, we're back here, 4th down and 8 from the 30-yard line of the Rebels. Lofton looking to pass. He's under pressure and he escapes. Quarterback run, and quarterback keeper is still on his feet. Across the 20, he's still on his feet down to the 5-yard line. First down, Cats.
Woo! What a play there by Juice Lofton. The lineman came through pretty quickly. He had to pull that ball down, but the middle just opened, wide open. Backers bailed out of there looking for pass, and Juice Lofton was able to make something happen and get the ball down to, the 2-yard line?
Inside the 5-yard line. I think they're spotted on the 3.
Yeah, there you go. Perfect.
As it'll be 1st and goal, Cats. Going to hand off to Allen as he's met in the backfield. Sheds one tackler, and he's going to be fighting there, but good job there by the Rebels as they bring him to the ground. About 4 of them. And that might have been about a loss of 1. It'll be 2nd down and goal from the 4. 3 minutes and 22 seconds, 0-0 ball game here in the first quarter. Cats in the red zone trying to capitalize. Lofton in the gun. He's going to hand it off to Washington. Oh, it's a keeper. Quarterback is driven from the line. Ball comes out, but after the forward progress was stopped, and I don't think he got anything on that play either.
I don't think so, Lee. The middle is tough, man. They got a lot of bodies up the middle there.
Yep.
Cats are trying to punch it in up the middle, but it's tough sledding with so many defenders.
Tell you what, you look at number 50 for the Rebels, which I don't see his number on my roster here, but he's a good-looking athlete.
Yeah, big body there.
Timeout here called by Forrest. As it's 3rd and goal, they're going to be thinking about this one as they're trying to take advantage here of their first time inside the red zone tonight.
What yard line? 2-yard line, Lee?
I'm going to say it's the 4. Well, no, it might be the 2-yard line. I'm trying to look where the marker is.
It's 4 down territory, Lee. We got to get a touchdown right there. So,
well, we've tried the middle twice with no luck.
We'll see what the coaching staff here draws up here. Get this touchdown early.
But Juice Lofton getting us all the way down into the red zone.
And that's probably
huge.
What I probably look at here is let Juice drop back. If he sees someone open, great. If he doesn't, take off and go get a 6.
Yeah, but I tell you what, that Scott Central goal line defense has to be pretty tenacious. You got to be careful. You don't want the sack. We need 6 here, Matt. I like our field goal kicker, but we need 6.
Yeah, we need 6.
You got Allen and Washington in the backfield. Washington goes in motion out to the flat. Lofton on the keeper. He gets nowhere, loses a yard, and it'll be 4th and goal.
You probably zoom in just a little bit, Lee, since there's not going to be any long passes here. Whoops, that's good. A little back out. There you go, perfect.
4th and goal, ball at the 3-yard line.
Big play here, Bearcat fans.
Who's it going to be? Lawson is in the gun. Allen in the backfield looking to pass. Over to Pinkston. It's a touchdown! Touchdown, Bearcats!
That's what we needed right there.
Lofton to Pinkston, and the Bearcats are on the board.
That's a huge play from Juice Lofton to D. Pinkston.
Pinkston took his little step in and then jutted outside. He had the step, and it was a perfect throw on the outside from Lofton to put the Bearcats on the board.
I mean, just the quickness from that route he ran. I mean, just there ain't much you can do against that. Man coverage, trying to keep up with Pinkston right there in that situation. You're asking a lot of a cornerback to do that all by himself out there.
Tell you what, his little ISO zone there on the outside. Everybody was expecting the run. As you got to check Ty Chambers here into the game. As Matias is on for the extra point. The kick is up. Oh, and it's so true. It might hit the concession stand. Oh, and it does! So your Cats, with 2 minutes and 14 seconds here in the first quarter of play, are up 7-0 in Hillsboro. Man, are there a bunch of folks here, Matt.
Man, it just don't get no better. I mean, if you wasn't able to make it tonight, I hate it. I'm glad you're here with us, but man, just the atmosphere here is electric. Lee, I don't think we're going to have to score very many points with our defense, Lee. So far what I've seen, I don't know if Scott Central's going to have the ability to put a ton of points. I like being up here, and let's put it on our defense.
Well, I tell you what, in a game like this, you always want to score first, and that's what the Cats have done here on their second drive tonight.
Much better kick.
High kick is going to be fielded there at the 6-yard line, brought up there by number 0 for the Rebels, and he's not going to go very far as he fails to get to the 20-yard line.
Number 9, Brian Denson with the big hit there.
Tell you what, Denson has been a big player for us so far this year.
And that's one of those Bearcats that wasn't able to play last year, Lee. What a big addition at the outside linebacker he's been for the Bearcat defensive unit. Because he's a prototypical outside linebacker. He's got speed enough to cover cover the pass, but he's big enough to come hit somebody on the outside run.
That's right. Well, let's see what Scott Central Rebels have on their third drive of the game. They haven't gotten a first down yet, as they're going to put a new quarterback in the game, number 4, Devin Cunningham.
I believe this one has a little bit more speed, Lee, so look for that.
And it's going to be hand off in the middle, and he has a bit of room. And he's going to be tripped up there, but not after a first down as he moves it across the 40-yard line. That was number 1, Taekwon Bounds on the carry there for the Rebels, and it gives them a little breathing room.
Yep.
And their first down of the night.
He showed some good burst hitting that hole there, Lee. Bearcat defense wasn't able to close that hole up before he hit it, and he was quick.
Cats hurry up to the line with 3 receivers here to the near side. There's the snap. It's going to be a handoff from Cunningham, and Bounds is tripped up behind the line of scrimmage.
None other than number 4, Gregory Keaton. Hit him before he could ever get going.
They'll call it no gain. It'll be second down and 10 there from the 41. 1 minute and 34 seconds, getting closer to the South Side second quarter trivia. So y'all get ready, Bearcat fans, for some free pizza if you win the trivia. Brings a man in motion, does Cunningham. It's going to be a handoff on the inside there to Bounds again. He's across the 45 up to the 46. And it'll bring up third down and 4 after a nice gain of about 6 there.
Greg Keaton spending a lot of time in the Rebels' backfield. They're going to have to start getting some hands on Greg, or this is going to be a long night. Number 1 was quick enough to dodge him there, but he was 2 yards deep in the backfield whenever number 1 was able to get the handoff.
He sure did. So the ball is spot on the 48-yard line of the Rebels as they're approaching midfield here. Third down and 4. Brings a man in motion, does Cunningham. He bobbles the snap. He's going to roll out, looking to pass. He's under pressure. Dumps it, intended for the receiver there. Chiron Bounds, but it's incomplete. It'll bring up fourth down and 4. What do you think they do here, Matt?
Oh, Lee, you got a point. You give the Bearcats the ball right here. Yeah, and they're punting.
You talk about it again, though. Who was on the pursuit there? But it was Greg Keaton. He was applying the pressure there.
I'm telling you,
to Cunningham, the quarterback.
Greg Keaton's a man among boys out there, and just a sophomore.
So standing back at the 15-yard line is Pinkston here. Oh, they're going to fake it. They're going to fake off the left side. They have the first down, does Scott Central, as it's a direct snap to number 8, Marquavius Bradford, as he totes it into Bearcat territory for the first down.
Hey, kudos to Scott Central coaches there. That's a good call there. Risky, gutsy, but hey, the Bearcats really come after punt, so everybody ran past the guy, didn't realize he had it, and he was able to pick up the first down.
That's what you got to do in big games there, Matt, and Scott Central does it with 26 seconds here in the first quarter. Cats lead 7-0, but the Rebels are on the move.
Bearcats defense needs to hold tight here and keep them out of the end zone.
Handoff there to Bounds as he has a little bit of room on the left side. He's across the 20, down to the 15-yard line. And it'll be another Scott Central first down, and the Rebels have a little bit of momentum.
Yeah, looked like we had some defensive ends back there. Just could not corral him there. Had a shot at him and missed him, and he was able to pick up some good yards there.
Number 1, Taekwon Bounds is really toting the rock for the Rebels here. As there's going to be another snap. They're going tempo. They're to the left side, maybe get a gain of 1. Down across the 15-yard line to the 14. And that'll be the end of the first quarter. The Bearcats lead 7-0 here in Hillsboro. So it's now time for the Southside second quarter trivia. Answer correctly into the YouTube chat, and you win a free Hunt Brothers Pizza, compliments of Southside Mart. So here's the trivia question. How many state championships do both schools have combined? How many state championships do both Forest and Scott Central have combined? Answer correctly, and you can win Hunt Brothers Pizza, compliments of Southside Mart. We know both of these programs have state championships. If you add them up, how many are there?
All right, we got our first correct answer, Lee. It was 8.
It was 8. 8 is the correct winner.
Tim Ringo, congratulations.
Yes, congratulations, Tim. Thank you for playing. Thank you for tuning in and supporting the Bearcats here tonight. Go to Southside Martin, they'll hook you up. Thank you to Southside, Jason, for setting us up here and supporting the Bearcats all season long. Go to Southside for all your hunting needs or for anything you need. They got it. So we flip the field now here as we start the second quarter. Cats lead 7-0. There's a handoff to Bounds. He tries to work the left side, but he is hit there at the line of scrimmage and works forward. And it'll be third down and 1 as the ball is going to be spotted at the 12-yard line. Come on, Cats. Cunningham, the quarterback, he takes a snap. He's going to keep it himself there off the right side. He has the first down, but he's tackled there on the quarterback keeper there by Brian Denson. It'll be first and goal here for the Rebels as they are marching the ball down the field.
Yeah, Bearcats going to have to start committing more to that run, possibly. We got to stop this run game here for the Rebels. They're running wild right now on us, so we got to cut out these easy run plays, make them throw the ball a little bit.
They got the heavy package in there with number 77 in the backfield, Taekwon McClendon. Going to be a handoff there on the inside, and it's going to be stacked up. Good job there by the Bearcat defense, corralling Bounds, the running back. You got a Taekwon and a Chiron Bounds.
A lot of bounds.
A lot of bounds here for the Rebels. Second down and goal.
Penalty on the play, Lee. Had too many on the field.
Wow, you don't really see that up there on the offense.
Not on offense, usually special teams, punt team, but you don't see a whole lot of times on. But hey, they had that new extra personnel. It's like a different formation. Maybe they don't run that often. So let's go back them up to about the 12-yard line. It's going to be first and goal from the 12.
First and goal from the 12. You can kind of consider that behind the chains, we'll say. We'll see what the Bearcats can capitalize. Don't really know what kind of kicking situation Scott Central has. Going to be a snap there. Handoff in the middle to Bounds, but he is met there by a host of Bearcats. Good job there on the interior by Greg Keaton. And you also had, man, it's so hard to tell from right here.
Yeah, it was a host of Bearcats up that middle.
Looked like number 52 there, Praise Moore.
Looks like we definitely load up the box a little bit more now. It should make it a little bit more difficult for the Rebels to find some running room, but look for the pass plays. They got 4
The
receivers.
third down, I believe. Be a snap there to Cunningham. He's going to use his speed to get to the outside, and he hurdles a man, and is going to be
touchdown
in there for the touchdown. 12-yard touchdown scamper there from Devin Cunningham, the senior quarterback, as he takes it in for the Scott Central score.
Yep, just a little quarterback keeper, running back leading them in, so you got an extra blocker. Bearcats outside contained, wasn't able to get there in time, and the Rebels were able to get that touchdown. So, hey, Lee, win for a heck of a ball game, I think.
Tell you what, Scott Central answered the Forest score there pretty quickly. They changed quarterbacks. The kick is up. And it is true.
Pretty good kicker, too, for Scott Central there.
Let's see, number 85 there for Scott Central puts it through. Their kicker, Mieo Galicia.
So in the chat, y'all got to give us another trivia question. That wasn't fair. So, yes, you are in luck.
Well,
we don't normally do 2. But for such a big game tonight, we do have 2 trivia. So there will be another trivia question after the third quarter.
Tell me what wasn't fair about that, though. Was it too easy?
I don't know. Maybe so.
Because the next one is really hard.
You have to bring that one down a little bit. So get ready for the fourth quarter trivia.
The Flavor Shack fourth quarter trivia.
He said it wasn't fair because it wasn't him. Maybe so.
All right, so the Rebels about to kick off here. After they scored 7-7 is the ball game with 10 minutes and 20 seconds. As there's a high kick there. It's going to be fielded there by Pinkston as he's going to bring it up. Has a little bit of room. Has to be knocked off his feet there at the 25-yard line. Or actually, we'll call it right at the 30. But what a nice drive there by the Rebels to answer the Bearcats score.
Yep, and the Bearcats going to have to come out and establish this run game and open up that pass game. So let's see.
Tell you, we've seen a little different formation there to start out this game on offense by the Bearcats. Let's see if they shift from that. You have 2 receivers either side. And Allen in the backfield, they're going to bring Hughes in motion there to the left side. Hand off there to Allen. He's up the middle, has a little bit of room. Still on his feet. Is going to be close there to a first down as he's across the 35-yard line. Excuse me, across the 40-yard line.
I like that run there, Lee.
Man, that was nice. Good hold there by the offensive line.
Yeah, I mean, last week, Lee, we almost ran for close to 300 yards last week, so I would love to get close to that again this week.
Lofton in the gun, second down and 1 from the 41. Be a handoff there to Allen again. He's still on his feet. He has the first down. Is going to be brought down there right at midfield. He says, oh, yeah, I want some more.
Yep, the Rebels were able to kind of establish the run on the last drive there on the Bearcats, and it was like the Bearcats are trying to turn around and do it back to the Rebels here.
You know, we saw the Bearcats really trying to pass the ball a lot to start the game. They did that. They actually scored their first touchdown on a pass to Pinkston. Handoff there to Washington. He's on his feet, and he is down across the 45-yard line of the Rebels. And it'll be second down now, and we'll call it 3 after a nice gain of 7 on first down.
I wouldn't be surprised before long we don't take a shot lead. There's no safety help. It looks like it's man coverage, 0. Everybody locked up man on man. At some point, we're going to have to take some shots.
Second down and short here. This might be an opportunity. They're going to bring Hughes in motion. And it's going to be a pass out to Hughes in the flat. And he has a little bit of room to work. And he's going to be drilled there. Nice tackle by number 3 there, Lazarick Brown by the Rebels. As a promising play was cut short by open field tackle. Gain of 1. It'll be third down and 2. Ball is spotted at the 42 of the Rebels.
Yeah, that was a great tackle there in the space there, number 3. He's definitely one of the playmakers for the Rebels. Definitely on offense, we respect him, having 2 people over him. So he's making some plays for the Rebels tonight.
Bearcats moving left to right. Third down and 2. It's going to be hand off to Allen. He's forward for the first down as he's down across the 40-yard line, and he'll move the chains. tell you, Allen really toting the rock here.
He is, and the offensive line's making it easy on him, isn't it? He's not getting touched about 2 yards, 3 yards deep in the Rebel defense here.
Spot that ball at the 39-yard line. That first down is brought to you by Community Bank. 8 minutes here until halftime. 7-7 is the score. Lofton in the gun, Allen in the backfield. He's going to look to pass. Climbs the pocket. He's under pressure, and he's going to be sacked. Loss of the yard back to the 40-yard line.
Yep. Just didn't quite give him enough time for that play to develop there, Lee.
Couldn't tell who was in on the tackle there, but good job by the defensive line. They're going to spot it back at the 41. It'll be second down and 11.
We have second and 11.
7 minutes and 35 seconds here in the second quarter as this game is moving along here pretty quickly.
Yeah, both teams running the ball consistently. Definitely makes the game go by quickly.
Brings a man in motion here on the near side. Hand off to Allen. He's stacked up in the backfield. They're number 19 for Scott Central. Tyler Jenkins in on the stop. And that's another loss of one. It'll be third down and long. As, well, they gave him back to the 40-yard line. I thought he lost a yard. Third and 11.
Yeah, Rebel defense there was able to swarm before Alec could get started there.
Need the offensive line to start opening up some more holes here. As you feel like if you can get about 5 yards here, it makes it a manageable fourth down. But let's see if they can get the first down here. There's the snap. Rolling out to the right, looking to pass under pressure. Fires it complete to Chambers, and he is down to the 36-yard line. Positive yardage play there. It'll be fourth down and 7. Nice play there by Juice Lofton to throw on the run.
Yeah. And Ty was almost able to shake out. And he didn't have much else after that guy. Last guy was able to get him down, though. Stop it short there.
Yep, he was hit initially.
Looks like we're going to play for field position here and punt it deep and set our defense up.
There is the punt. It's a line drive punt there, fielded at the 5-yard line there by Bounds, as he's going to bring it up across the 15. It's going to be out of bounds at the 21-yard line. Kyron Bounds there on the return, as it was a line drive kick. And with 5 minutes and 52 seconds here in the second quarter, 7-7 is the ball game. Scott Central will have a chance to put together a drive here before half, as the Bearcats will get the ball to start the second half. Kind of feels like some nervous energy here in the stands, Matt.
Oh, man. Everybody wants this game so bad they can just taste it, Lee. And, yep, it's going to be a tight one. I don't know if there's ever going to be a sigh of relief until that final horn sounds.
7-7 is the score here. It's a timeout is called. It might be a heat timeout. 5 minutes and 52 seconds. And tell you what, it's an exciting game here. Seen a little bit of offense, seen a little bit of defense, and Bearcats played the field position game there, Matt. But really, they were on the 40-yard line. It's only about a 20-yard difference, as the Bearcats were not able to pin them back like they might have wanted to.
Well, let's glance at some scores around the county. We got Morton 6-6 tie early with the Chiefs.
Wow.
That was kind of surprising there. I thought Morton ran away with that one early.
That's kind of a rivalry game, too.
It is. That's close proximity. Lakes up 6-0 on Union. That's a big score there.
Yeah.
So.
All right. First down here for the Rebels. Going to be a handoff there to the right side. He's through his bounds as he has a little bit of room to the outside. He's across the 40-yard line up to across the 50, and he's going to be met out of bounds there by Pinkston. But now after a nice game there on first down into Bearcat territory.
Referee's back here talking, Lee. Could be a flag. Yep, he's waving them back. So
yep, there is a flag on the play.
Bringing that play back.
Laundry on the field.
Probably going to be the holding there. I thought there was some Bearcats right there, man, and he just was able to squeeze through and get to the open field there. He's a slippery little joker, I know that.
Yep. Pretty short, but he's very speedy, as the marker was at the line of scrimmage there, and it'll back him up 10 yards as it was holding on that play.
First and 20.
Scott Central fans took exception to that with a little bit of booing.
Yeah, they wasn't happy with that call.
First down and 20 there at the 11-yard line. Ball's on the floor, and it's going to be picked up there by the quarterback. Trying to run it, but he's sacked back behind the 5-yard line at the 4-yard line. Wow.
Getting close to safety territory here, Lee.
I tell you what, starting to back them up in their own end zone here, the shadow of their own goalpost. As it'll be second down, and we'll call it a loss of 6. Second down and 26 here on the 4. Big moment here in this ball game as we approach halftime. 5 minutes and 12 seconds. 7-7 is the score. And snap is going to be there to the right side again, and Bounds is loose again. And it's going to be still on his feet. Tackled there at the 15-yard line by that little motion on the inside there. As it's a nice gain. It's going to be back close to the original line of scrimmage. Bring up third down and long. Third down and 13. As Tyquan Bounds has been the featured running back here for the Rebels.
Yeah, and then looks like they like the right side. Looks like most of their runs are to the right side of that defense over there. So
yep.
Watch for that.
Looking to pass here is Cunningham. He's going to fire it down the left side. It's going to be picked off. Was he inbounds? They call it incomplete.
Waved him out of bounds there.
But either way, it'll be fourth down and long here with 4 minutes and 28 seconds. They were taking a shot intended there, I think, for number 3, Lazarick Brown. And coming over from the safety position, I think was Pinkston to make a great effort to pick it off. So Pinkston's back to field this punt.
That was number 8.
Oh, number 8. Thank you. All right, on the punt. And it's going to be a line drive punt. It's going to be angling towards the out of bounds. And it'll dribble down inside the 5-yard line.
I would like to see Pinkston scoot up a little bit and try to catch some of these.
Yep.
Cost us a couple of yards on the roll there. Nothing else, fair catch it.
So Bearcats defense gets to stop, but Scott Central didn't really help themselves with a penalty and a botched snap, as the Bearcat defense was able to keep them behind the chains. And with 4 minutes and 15 seconds, the Cats will have an opportunity to put together a drive going into halftime.
Yeah, I just think the biggest thing right now for the Cats is just finding a consistent pass game. Right now we're struggling on connecting on these pass plays here, and it's not keeping the Rebels very honest, and they're just loading up the box. As you see on first, second down, they have no safety. It's man, they're playing a zone, but everybody's up in the box looking for the
to pass over the middle. It is Pinkston. Oh, and he's going to be incomplete. The ball was not all the way in his hands when he got hit.
Yeah, that's a ball normally Pinkston would hang on to. He was hit, but he just never got good grip on that ball. Just
a little post route over the middle as he had the step on the inside.
A great throw there from Juice Lofton. Put it on the money.
But good play there by number 4 for Scott Central, Devin Cunningham. Brings a man in motion. It's going to be a handoff there on the inside. Going nowhere is Allen as he struggles to get back to the line of scrimmage. And that'll bring up third and long here.
Yeah, now the Rebels are going to be looking for pass. They're going to drop some guys back in safety coverage here. Looking for that pass play. It's going to make it a little difficult to throw it on third down.
7-7 is the score here. Juice Lofton here in the gun. You have 3 receivers here to the near side. Going to be a little option play out to Allen. He rumbles across the 45-yard line up to the 47. And that'll bring up fourth down.
Yeah, nice little play design there. He had to cut it back up, picked up some yards, but it is fourth down, so the Bearcats going to have to punt.
Man, it's good to have a big game like this before you head into district play. That way it kind of gets you ready for this new 4A schedule that the Bearcats will have to face.
Yeah, and find out what you're made of.
That's right. They're standing back here at the 24-yard line. is the return man of Scott Central. It's going to be a high spiraling punt, and it's going to land and take a huge Bearcat bounce. It's going to be picked up there by Kyron Bounds, and it's going to be tackled there at the 20-yard line. Good job there by the Bearcat coverage unit on that punt to keep Bounds in check.
What a nice punt there.
See that tight spiral?
It was, man. It was beautiful.
Man, I can't even get a tight spiral coming out of my hand, much less off my foot.
And when them things spin like that, Lee, when they hit, they kick. And that thing took a big old hop.
Yep.
But I tell you what, them Bounds brothers there, I don't know if they're brothers or what, 0 and 1, but man, they are speedsters. They are electric, and so the Bearcats got to keep these guys contained and bottled up because they can hurt you with their speed.
Yep. 2 minutes and 50 seconds here as the defenses have really settled in. 7-7 is the score here in the second quarter. Handoff is going to be to Taekwon Bounds, as he maybe gets a yard. Good job there on the stop. You had Tremias Pace and Greg Keaton on the stop. Clock continues to run. Bearcats do get the ball to start the second half. But at this point, you're kind of maybe looking for some answers on offense, Matt.
Yeah, we got to find a way.
There's a snap from Cunningham. He passes it out in the flat to Kyron Bounds. Looks like there might be a little holding on the outside. They don't call it. And it's going to be a first down up to the 43-yard line, but it certainly looked like there was some holding on the outside, Matt.
Yeah, they got us outflanked there. We got 2 over 3 there, and so we just got 2 DBs, and we got a safety over top, but he's 10 yards, 15 yards off the ball. So
there is a flag on the field back here.
They did call that holding there on the outside, and that's going to be, it's tough to block. I mean, I never played receiver league, but blocking out in space and you're out there by yourself, just man on man, it's tough not to grab a little jersey out there.
Well, and our player, our defender, did a good job of throwing his arm out, making it look like he's being held.
As long as you keep your arms inside and you keep the defender tight, but when they start pulling away from you, you just need to best let it go, because if not, it's going to be caught every time if they kind of pull outside of you.
Back it up here, be second down, and we'll call it 18 from the 10-yard line. Snap is to Cunningham. They're going to run it to that right side again. On that stretch play is Bounds. A good job on the tackle there by number 25 for the Cats.
Yeah, and that kind of started, we sent Ty Chambers on the blitz there and made him kind of really curve it out. He had to go deeper than he normally does and gave the Bearcat defense time to get in position to make that tackle.
1 minute and 52 seconds here left in the second quarter. 7-7 is the play. Clock continues to run, and Scott Central is content to let it run. Be third down and 19, back from the 9-yard line. Love a turnover here, Matt.
Yeah, a defensive touchdown would come in handy here, wouldn't it?
Yep.
Look for a pass play here, but they may run it and just take the...
Cunningham in the gun. He is going to look to pass. He's going to roll there to the right side, and he's just going to keep it, and he's going to be tackled. Is he out of bounds? As they say, roll the clock. Roll the clock. It was 1 minute and 15 seconds, and timeout is now going to be called by the Bearcats with 1 minute and 13 seconds. As we thought that the Rebels might pass there, but he decided to keep it.
Yeah, he just kind of pulled it down and decided just to get a couple of yards here. Looks like the Rebels are content going with the scores tied up at half. So let's see what the Bearcats do. See what the punt situation here. And see what the
like you said, all the punts have been good tonight, but so far this season we've seen punting be a big factor.
Yeah, and there's been a couple of high snaps, Lee, so far for the Rebels. So I wouldn't mind one just kind of getting a little too high and spilling over his head there.
We'll see what happens.
Once again, shout out to Kate Tillman, because Kate Tillman puts it on right on your hip every time.
That's right. Tell you what, good game so far here tonight. We're glad that you're taking it in with us.
Got a minute 13 before halftime. Score 7-7. Tie ball game. Close to halftime.
Do want to remember, fans, coming up, fourth quarter trivia sponsored by Flavor Shack. At the end of the third quarter, there's going to be the punt. It's going to be blocked there by the Bearcats, and it's going to be down there at the 20. But that was an opportunity.
Did we touch it or no? Okay.
They're going to signal that the Cats have it. I thought it was blocked. There, maybe it just was a low
They look
punt.
like they're discussing it. I don't know if you...
First down signaled there.
Good. Hey,
for the Bearcats. But, hey, good field position. Here on the 20-yard line, Cats have 1 minute and 5 seconds. I don't know that we have any timeouts. We'll see.
I think we have at least one, Lee.
I don't know. We'll see.
I don't know if we've called that many. I think we may have one, may not. Hey, we already in Matias territory.
Now, I do like that point. It'd be huge to use our special weapon here to go into the
Man, I would love to see that post pattern again with Pinkston.
Yep, you got Pinkston here, 2 receivers here to the near side. Who's number 5 here for us?
That's that's Deuce Lofton.
Deuce, okay. They're going to bring him in a little bit. You got Chambers there on the left side.
Got a safety over top. They're looking for pass.
Looking to pass. And Lofton's going to take off on the quarterback keeper. Tries to make a man miss, and is going to be cut down there short of the 15-yard line at the 16. As the Cats are going to have to hurry back to the line with 53 seconds here. "45 seconds as Cats are getting some substitutions in. 7-7 is the score. 18 seconds on the play clock. And there's going to be a flag. False start is now called on the Bearcats. Back us up 5 yards.
I don't know if they were calling the center or the guard there.
I didn't see it, but they were down for a while. 33 seconds here as Lofton, the quarterback, is going to come over and talk to Coach Green. Ball spotted on the 22-yard line. Clock is running. Is it the 10-second runoff? Why are we still running here? Come on, clock management. Let's go. Lofton in the gun. He's going to look to pass. He's going to fire it out in the flat to Hughes. He tries to make a man miss, and he's going to be tackled there inbounds. Do we have a timeout? And we do have a timeout. And that's going to work the ball down to the 15-yard line, Matt, and we're going to run on Matias.
Matias time. Trying to take this lead going into halftime here, tack on 3 more.
So good game there on the play as it passes out to Kamari Hughes as he worked the ball down from the 20-yard line down to the 14-yard line. It's 3rd down and 5. As there's 5 seconds to go until the half.
Now, this is not a similar, this is going to be a right hash kick. The one he made at Clarkdale was on the left hash, so we'll see how that affects and see how he can pull that ball back to the left there.
He's putting the tee down on the 23 or 22 and a half yard line.
32-yarder. That's definitely in Miguel's range here.
Come on. Lofton is the holder. The kick is up. And it's good!
Yes, sir. Miguel.
Snuck it over the upright. And the Cats put 3 more on the board.
Man, how big is it to have a kicker?
Wow. It barely snuck over the uprights. They haven't put 3 on the board just yet here, Matt.
They got 1 second left on the clock here, so there may be a kickoff here right before halftime.
As, man, the Bearcats take advantage of the short field position.
Man, how big is this punt teams and our punt block? How big has that been this year?
It's huge. So Cats take the lead 10-7. Yeah, I agree.
Philadelphia.
Special teams.
Oh, Newton. We blocked some punts at Philly, Newton. And then last week at Northeast where the guy tried to throw it late, and set us up with like 1st and goal. So, kicking game has been in
1 second left here
of the Bearcats
in the first half of action. So Bearcats are going to kick it off, and we need to play. Let's don't get a return here. I would imagine a squib.
I don't know if that's.
They are going to kick it deep though. It's going to be fielded there at the 10-yard line. Be brought out there by Kyron Bounds. It's going to be flipped back to his brother Taekwon Bounds. and he's going to be wrestled down. That'll be the end of the first half. But your Cats lead 10-7 here in the Scott County Super Bowl.
Man.
It's been an exciting first half, Matt. Really close game.
Lee, has this been all the build-up you think it would have been?
I think so. You got some offense. You got some defense.
I mean, it's been just a hard hitting. There's been.
Look how many folks are here, guys. My goodness.
It's a packed house, standing room only, and both teams have came to play. And both defenses have stood strong so far, only giving up one touchdown each. And, hey, this is going to be a great second half.
It's going to be a fantastic second half. And we hope you stick around for it, as we're going to be hosting halftime here on the Gridiron Show. Your Cats lead 10-7. All right, I'm going to go get ready for the toss.
Need any help with that?
No, I got it.
What's that?
I got it.
All right, let's stay up here with the camera.
Yeah, I'm going to make sure this camera don't go. Good, about yourself. What you want me to do? Oh, nothing. We got it. I'm going to sit with this camera, make sure it don't topple.
Got a big band. Y'all got a big band.
We do. About 70, close to 80.
That's an increase from last year.
What are they doing? Hey, y'all down there, y'all chill out. Y'all come in these stands now.
Got a good baseball coach too.
We do.
He is. He's good.
Yep. He's done a great job.
He's a good guy.
Yeah. Yeah, he is.
He is. And his wife too. I mean, the whole family. But he's a good guy.
Central will be headed to their first contest of the year tomorrow. I would guess that Forest may be also. So Scott Central will be represented well. Both good job. It's now time for the Community Bank Challenge. Contestants have a chance to win a $500 scholarship from Community Bank. The rules are simple. The student must make the most footballs into the Community Bank target in 30 seconds. Whoever does that will be the 2023 Community Bank Challenge winner. The representative from Forest is Yameridio D. Lopez, and Scott Central is Jaden Gray. Jaden Gray, we need you on the field. Jaden Gray needs you on the field for this competition. He needs a little competition out there. There comes Jaden. There comes Jaden. Couple seniors. They'll be trying to win a $500 scholarship from Community Bank. Coming up to 30 seconds. Whoever makes the most.
Where they at? Where they at?
And they're off. $500 will be his for college. Thank you, Community
All right, Bearcat fans, welcome back. We're about ready to kick off the second half. Lee just got done with the Community Bank Challenge, where a student from Forest and a student from Scott Central got to compete throwing football through a target. A student from Scott Central won a $500 scholarship, so big shout out to Community Bank. We'll also be doing that again against Morton later on this season. We're about to kick it off, start the second half. Going to be returnable by Pinkston, looking for some space on the sideline there. Gets knocked out of bounds. There is a flag coming in late. Going to probably be a holding call here. We'll drop the Bearcats back a little bit more. See where the call is. Yep, it is indeed holding against the Bearcats. So Bearcats going to probably start from their own 20 on this drive.
First and 10 Bearcats from their own 15.
So if you're just now joining us, we are starting the third quarter. It's 11:55 with your Bearcats leading 10-7 coming out of the half break.
Hi, Matt.
Hey, that was a great little halftime deal. I loved it.
Yep. All right, what's happening?
All right, just got to kick off and ran our first play. Had a holding penalty, backed us up to the 20-yard line. It's going to be just ran the ball, got about 2, maybe 3. So going to bring up about 2nd and 8.
2nd down and 8 here. Bearcats' first drive of the second half here. As Lofton is in the gun. Going to have a heavy package there off to the left side. It's going to hand off to Allen. Tough sledding up the middle there. No gain. Maybe gain of 1. Bring up 3rd and long.
Yeah, they're like I said, they're going back. They're just on 1st and 2nd down. They're loading the box up heavy. 3rd down, they're backing off and looking for the pass. So Bearcats going to have to pick that camera up just a little bit. We've got a lot of the sideline there. That's better right there.
All right. So we got 3 men in the backfield. Now they split out there. You got Allen in the backfield there with Lofton here on 3rd and long, looking to pass. Is Lofton? He's going to go deep into double coverage with Pinkston, and but incomplete. As the ball went seemingly between his hands.
Yeah, just cannot corral the ball. I don't know if it's the lights or what. And good coverage. Number 3 from Scott Central.
But it was a good pass, too.
Yeah, a perfect pass. 3 step for step with him. It is making it difficult when you got someone right there in your hip pocket trying to catch that ball, Lee.
Yep.
So that was a shot and miss there. Had a step, but couldn't corral it there, so Bearcats going to have to punt the ball.
Punted away here after the first possession.
Oh, short kick.
I'll tell you what.
Oh, if it hits a Scott Central player.
The ball checked there after the short kick at the 35-yard line and rolled back to the 31.
That's not
It'll be good there.
That's going to be great field position for the Rebels start second half.
Kickoff will go. All kickoffs this year are brought to us by Family City RV Park.
10 minutes and 35 seconds here in the third quarter. As Scott Central takes over with favorable field position.
Yeah, Bearcats going to have to stuff this run in the second half, Lee. We can't let them run wild. They had some good run plays earlier.
Cunningham is the quarterback, is going to hand off there to Bounds as he is out to the outside. And is going to have a good gain there or down across the 30-yard line down to close to 25.
Yeah, too much running room on that right side, Lee.
How many times have they run that play already?
Oh, man, they like that play, and they like going to the right side there. They pull 77 leading the way there. Bearcats got to find an answer to stop that play there. If not, we're going to see that all night long.
All night long. Second down now in 4. After gain 6, ball snapped over his head, and he's going to be running here near the near side. He's tripped up, and they're going to be tackled there behind the line of scrimmage there at the 35-yard line. Good job there by number 25, Tremias Pace.
Yeah, there you go. The Rebels, running the ball well, but buddy, they keep shooting themselves in the foot either by penalties, bad snaps, and put themselves in a 3rd and long situation.
Ball is back all the way to the 38-yard line to be at about 17. Cats lead 10-7. as they're going to bring in a different package are the Rebels.
Yeah, look for a pass play here.
Two receivers either side. They're going to bring one in motion here to the near side. Cunningham, he's under pressure, and he's going to be tackled in the backfield. Sacked by Tremias Pace.
That was great.
What a huge play.
Tremias kind of sprinted out wide and just kind of spied the quarterback, and the quarterback kind of got a little pressure, and he tried to break out the pocket, but 25 was sitting there waiting on him.
Tell you what, that fires up the Forest side over here as everybody's on their feet, as that puts the ball back to the 47-yard line across midfield, as it's 4th down in eternity here for the Rebels, as they're now going to punt. You got a return man, Washington, JW, standing back at the 15. And it's going to be a high punt off the side of his foot. It's going to land at the 30-yard line and take a side kick out of bounds.
Yeah, that punt is actually behind their original line of scrimmage or right at it. So, hey, that's a win for the Cats there. Great defense there, helped out by a bad snap. And now Bearcats take over. They need to try to find a little points. I would like a little bit more cushion than just 3 points.
No doubt about it. But, hey, how big are those 3 points there that we're able to tack on before half? So far, it's really been a field position game and then all about kind of making errors. You don't want to make errors.
No, not
we've seen some of those tonight.
Not in a close game like this tonight. You need to play as clean football as possible if you expect to walk out of here with a W.
All right, with 8 minutes and 36 seconds here in the third quarter, Cats take over for their second drive of the half. 3 men here to the near side. For Lofton, you got JW in the backfield. Lofton in the gun, he's going to look to pass, fires it over the middle behind his intended receiver, Kamari Hughes.
Yeah, he kind of fired that one kind of quick. I don't know if he got a little pressure on him and rushed that pass a little bit, but Hughes definitely wouldn't look like he was looking for it or ready for it yet. So now it's going to set up a 2nd and 10. We gotta really find this passing game. The passing game's kind of struggled here tonight for the Bearcats, and that's really hurting the offense.
Same formation with 4 wide, 3 here to the near side. It's going to be a handoff. Oh, it's going to be passed out to Pinkston. He's going to try to make a man miss, and he's going to be collarboned. I tell you what, they didn't call the horse collar.
Yeah, no call on that play. Kind of grabbed him that typical pull them back on their legs is what that, safety issue there.
Yep.
No call, and it's going to bring up, 3rd and 6?
Yeah, 3rd and 6 after a gain of 4 on the out pass. With 8 minutes and 9 seconds, Cats lead 10-7 here on a 3rd and 6. Be big to convert this one here, Matt.
Yes.
And it's going to be a pitch out, low, and the ball's on the turf, and Scott Central has it.
Yeah.
The ball was pitched out there to Washington, and he never really had it, it didn't seem.
A low pitch there, and there was a bunch of Rebel defenders there. He was never able to really secure the ball. We'll give the Rebels good field position here.
Yeah, that hurts, Matt, because, you weren't even really able to punt it to flip the field. So Scott Central's going to take over in a similar position to where they did on their previous drive.
Yeah, that's the first turnover of the night for either team, I believe, Lee.
Yeah, first turnover there.
That's one of those key stats you really need to win in a close game is turnover battle. So now the Bearcats are down 1-0 in that category.
What a close game here as you got, let's see, a new quarterback in, number 2. Jamari Thomas, he's the one who started the game. It's going to be a handoff there to Bounds as he was tripped up there. Good job there on the play by the number. Oh, man, we got a shoulder issue here.
Yeah, Praise Moore is slow to get up. Looks like he's holding that shoulder out.
Is it going to be a collarbone? All right. We'll come right back here on the Gridiron Show. Myers Pace out with an injury, but it made a great play.
Praise Moore, excuse me. Praise Moore, as he had just kind of come back from an injury there.
All right, so it'll be second down and 11. It's going to be a keeper there by Thomas as he is going to be passed but incomplete as the pass was intended there for number 16 there for Scott Central, who is Bryson Norman.
And that's key for the Bearcats, Lee. We got to get them in passing downs. They don't look very efficient passing the ball or comfortable passing the ball. Bearcats are going to have to get them in second and long, third and long situations to get them uncomfortable.
7 minutes, 26 seconds, third down and 11 here from the Bearcat 33. Two receivers either side here for Thomas at quarterback. High snap, under pressure, and he's going to escape the pocket and be wrestled out of bounds. Ty Chambers absolutely blew up the fullback.
Yeah, the running back
ran right past the quarterback.
He did. He made a good hit on the running back, but he couldn't break down to make the tackle there, though. But, hey, he forced him out of the pocket, made him uncomfortable, and had to make him leave the pocket there.
Tell you, we've seen Scott Central flip-flop back and forth between quarterbacks, and they're going to leave their offense on the field as they're in plus territory there on the 31. It's going to be fourth down and 9.
Fun fact for you, number 2, the last name Thomas. He's from former legendary Bearcat Mario Thomas.
Wow. Okay. Well, he's back to pass. He throws it across the middle. It's caught, and it's going to be tackled there. Great job there by the Bearcat defense getting off the field.
Yep, number 2, Xavier Patrick.
Xavier Patrick there with the stick.
Making a good open field tackle there. Lee, drop the camera just a hair.
6-yard line.
Yep, that's good. Perfect. We're going to try to keep it zoomed out. We've been throwing some big pass plays, so we're not zoomed up as normally. Of course, the vantage point's not the best.
Yeah, we're only about 10 feet above the field,
yeah,
it seems.
We're going to do the best we can tonight. Y'all hang with us, and like I said, we'll try to describe it.
We literally have it as high as we can. We have it on the trash can turned upside down. It's on the bleachers.
We got it about as high as you can get. So,
but right now the score is 10-7, and the Bearcats are going to try to move the ball here. We're still here in the third quarter, 7 minutes and 12 seconds.
We could use
a lot of football to play. Looking to pass is Lofton. He's going to pass it out to Chambers, who's behind the line of scrimmage, tries to make a man miss. As we chopped down there just short of the 30-yard line.
Yeah, the pass kind of had a little too much air under it. Needs some zip on it when you're throwing out in the flats there. Just kind of gave too much air and gave the defenders plenty of time to come make that tackle.
Hard to put some zip, though, when you're getting hit. And Lofton had the defensive line of Scott Central up in his face.
Yeah. Still trying to find some answers on offense, Lee.
Really hadn't seen Allen get going here this second half. Let's see if we can do that. All ball's on the far hash. Hand off to Washington as he is met by number 77.
Check that with Allen.
Taiwan McClendon there, senior defensive tackle on the stop, and be third down and 12.
Trainer's working on Praise there. Definitely a shoulder injury. I don't know if we'll see him back tonight. He's got the pads off right now. That's a big loss for the Bearcat defense.
Yep. Yeah, heat timeout.
Heat timeout by the referees.
Yep, heat timeout here with 6 minutes left. Do want to remind you Bearcat fans or Scott Central fans that fourth quarter trivia sponsored by Flavor Shack is coming up. A correct answer into the YouTube chat can win you a combo meal from Flavor Shack.
Lee, let's hit those sponsors real quick.
Yeah, let's do it.
So once again, don't forget to thank your sponsors. Your elite sponsors: Community Bank, Bank of Forest, Valve, Marketplace, Southside Farm Bureau, Ingram Images, City of Forest, and Flavor Shack. Premier sponsors: Tagco Construction, Tom Miles, Forest Dental Practice, Tyson Foods, and your traditional sponsors: Forest Rental and Tractor, Senator Tyler McCall, and Forest Rotary Club. So big shout out to our sponsors for making the Bearcat Gridiron Show possible.
Thank you for supporting the Bearcats as they need your support here on a third down and 12 from their own 29-yard line. In the gun is Lofton. He's going to roll to the right. He's looking to pass. He's going to keep it himself. He has some room. And it's going to be upended there at the 32. But it'll be short of the first down as he was looking to pass and just decided to keep it.
Yeah, couldn't find no one he liked open there. So, hey, I'd rather him pull it down and run and throw an interception if he doesn't like it. So, hey, we got the lead. Be patient.
Be patient, yep. How big were those 3 points right before half as this has turned into a defensive stalemate? All right, so you got Kyron Bounds standing back at his own 36-yard line, awaiting the punt off of Colton Dirks. And it's a punt that goes off the side of his foot and is going to be fielded there.
That's dangerous.
At the 48-yard line. It was a risky move there by the...
We got a flag in the backfield. I don't know what happened. I don't know if they hit the punter or what. Maybe hold. Let's check the flag.
What a big call. Yeah, standing back where the punter was. Let's see what
Bearcats offense is running
roughing the punter there against Scott Central.
Hey, big call.
Huge call.
First down?
I didn't see it as I saw the ball go off the foot, but that would make sense that he might have gotten roughed. It's a 5-yard penalty there, Matt.
5 yards. That's not going to be enough for the first.
It's going to be close. I think they need about 5.5.
So it was a running into the kicker, not a roughing.
Wait.
I mean, it looks like it spotted the same spot, Lee.
Yeah, I think it was spotted the same spot. So we're going to do it again.
I guess so. Well, that's okay. We needed
a better punt.
We needed a better punt anyway, but was it against the Bearcats? Because I guess the winner.
Yeah, they backed us up 5 yards there.
Okay, so it must have been a holding or
I guess so.
Illegal motion.
He certainly moved his foot. All right, so that's a kick, and it's going to be angling away. It's going to be a better bounce across the 40-yard line, and it's going to be fielded at the 35-yard line of Scott Central. So the redo was a lot better.
You might never heard of a good penalty before, but that was a good penalty.
That was a good penalty. Yep.
That's a good penalty.
Coach can't get too upset at that.
No, we got a much better kickoff, much better field position for the Bearcats defense.
4 minutes and 57 seconds here in the third quarter. Bearcats lead 10-7 as the Rebels are going to take over.
Man, it's been a battle in the trenches tonight.
Man, it has.
Going after it.
And a lot of football left. It's about to get even more exciting. No one has moved from their seats except to stand up and cheer. All right, in the gun is Thomas. He's going to hand off there to the left side to Bounds. He makes a spin move and is brought down, but nice gain there on first down up to...
Defensive end's running too far upfield. They're going to have to stay more, I don't know if patience is the word or more discipline, but we can't run upfield, leaving a wide open gap for the running back to run downhill through. So
gain of 4, second down now and 6 as you got Pace who's hobbling off the field. There's a snap, going to be handed off to number 26, and he's met up in the middle. Nowhere to go at the 40-yard line. Great job there by Ty Chambers.
Seems like the defensive end's hurting me up here, Lee. They did a much better job. I didn't see anybody running way upfield, taking themselves out of the play. So
third down and 5.
Man, 59 looks like a good football player.
Man, he does. He's at the left tackle position.
What is he, like 6'4", 6'5"?
Yep.
Man, he looks good.
We'll get his name in here in just a second. Thomas is looking to pass. He fires it, and it's going to be incomplete as the ball was out in front of the intended receiver, Lazarick Brown.
And Dejon Williams had a chance to catch that one, I thought, there, Lee. That would have been a big interception to set up a short field. But fourth down, leading to a punt.
Yep. On the incompletion is number 59 there for the Rebels is Kentavion Washington. He's a junior.
Yeah, he's a good-looking athlete.
Absolutely. Although
out there
he did let the defensive end get around him there.
Oh,
there's a direct snap again as they're going to try to fake it again.
That's no good.
The Bearcats snipped that one out this time as they chopped him down at the line of scrimmage. It was number 8, Marquavius Bradford, who was successful in the first one, but then he was unable to get it there. So the Bearcats stayed home on that.
Risky call there, and unfortunately for the Rebels, did not succeed. I guess, last time it was so wide openly.
Yeah.
I guess they felt like they could sneak it in again, but it looks like the Bearcat coaching staff probably started preaching, hey, y'all got to watch that fake, make sure that ball goes to that punter before you take off after it.
They could also say that they're trusting their defense, too, because the Bearcats have, I don't think we've gotten a first down this half. So let's see if we can change that here.
We got to make them pay here, Lee. We got to get some points.
But to give it to us in their territory already is definitely not something you might want to do. So here we go. Bearcats first down here on the Rebel 40-yard line. Lofton in the gun. He's going to pass it out here to Hughes. He has the ball, and he's going to be across the line of scrimmage. But for a short gain of maybe about 2.
Yeah, Rebels defense is fast, Lee. They were able. I thought he had the edge on them. Number 11, I don't know, check his name for the Rebels there, but he was able to get out there and.
Kendrick Miller there on the stop. He's just a sophomore.
He was able to get a paw on Hughes to make sure he doesn't.
That's where you like Hughes too, is out in the flat making some moves. Second down and 8. 3 receivers to the near side. They're going to bring Hughes in motion. We're going to look to pass. Is Lofton. He climbs the pocket, but he's sacked. Sacked back here at the 43-yard line. My goodness.
Yep, just didn't get enough time there off the line, especially on that left edge there. Was beat around the edge.
So loss of about 5 on the play will bring up third down and 13.
We've really kind of abandoned the run here in the second half, Lee. I'd like to see us, on first, second down, some.
Keep them honest.
Yeah, try to go back. I get though, because they are loading the box, so we gotta find a way to find some passing yards.
Empty set here is you have 3 receivers to the left, 2 here to the right. Looking for a quick pass. He's going to fire it over. It's going to be incomplete. Pass was intended for Pinkston there at the 32-yard line. He would have been short of the line of game, but just cannot haul it in.
Yeah, he had another one out through his hands there. Just not having a good night throwing and catching the ball.
So Scott Central's defense gets a stop as they had a big sack. And with 2 minutes and 28 seconds here in the third quarter, the score remains 10-7, Forest on top. Colton Dirks on the punt here as you got Bounds standing at his own 14-yard line. It's going to be a high punt, not very far, and it's going to check back there after bouncing at the 20-yard line. It'll be down there at the 22.
Yeah, not good. Got to get a little bit more yardage on our punts. It's a little too high. Drop the camera just a hair, Lee. That's perfect.
2 minutes and 20 seconds here in the third quarter. Get ready, football fans. Here in 2 minutes and 20 seconds of gameplay, we have the fourth quarter trivia sponsored by Flava Shack, as they are a proud sponsor of Bearcat football. A correct answer to the trivia question in the YouTube chat can win you a burger combo from Flava Shack.
Checking the chat, Lee. Got someone, a Scott Central fan, listening all the way. Kendrick, listening all the way from Cleveland, Ohio. So shout out to you, Kendrick. Even though you're a Scott Central fan, we appreciate you tuning into the Bearcat Gridiron Show tonight.
All right, first down here. It's going to be a handoff there to the right side is Bounds, and he's stacked up there at the line of scrimmage there at the 25-yard line. I'm sorry to cut you off.
No, you good. Yeah, call that play. Got a shout out. Let's give our media team a hand. Hey, appreciate you guys. We do it just for fun, man.
We love the Cats
and love it. And Yanti Barber also said they were doing a great job, especially in a big crowd. So yeah, it's a little tight tonight. Bearcat fans showed out in numbers, so we appreciate the support.
A keeper there by Cunningham there to the right side. He has a little bit of room. He's stretching the field out to the right side, and he's going to be up close to a first down, and he is going to move the chains across the 35-yard line up to the 37-yard line.
Yeah, good play there. We're so sucked in on the Bounds brothers taking that handoff. He decided to pull it for a change. Was able to get outside there. So
and Cunningham he's announced that he's back in at quarterback now, as Thomas was taking over the first 2 snaps. Oh, those direct snap. Oh my, what is happening here?
Wow, Lee. He took the snap, bobbled it, trying to hand it off. They kind of separated and he pitched it to him.
Which pitching it might not be a bad idea because it was an incompletion, but he was fortunate that the Bearcats didn't get a paw on it.
I guess it was an incomplete pass. So, man, that was almost disastrous for the Rebels, but they are able to retain possession. But now you're kind of behind the chains a little bit, second and long situation. So Bearcat defense needs to take advantage of that play.
Yep, second down and 10 after the incompletion. Cunningham's in the gun. You have Bounds off to his right shoulder. It's going to be a handoff there, and Bounds is going to be up the middle, but not going very far. As good job there by some Bearcats as a flag does come in.
Yep.
Haven't seen too many penalties tonight, but the ones that we have seen have been critical.
Yeah, they've been costly penalties for both teams. Looks like it's going to be against the Rebels.
Yep, holding there against Scott Central, and that'll move them behind the chains as it's only about a gain of 1. So it'll be now second down and 19.
Yep. So look for the Rebels trying to pass, and neither team has found success throwing the ball. They're both struggling to find those receivers, or when we do find them, receivers having trouble catching them. So it's been a ground and pound game tonight, Lee.
Yep, kind of what you expected, Matt. Two good teams getting after it. Two defensive teams getting after it. You know, the great thing about this is, man, these guys know each other. They played against each other almost their whole lives. Handoff there up the middle to Bounds, and he gets across the 30-yard line back up to the 31. As the clock is winding down here in the third quarter, Cats lead 10-7.
So we got someone, Cynthia Josie, listening all the way from Bradenton, Florida.
Wow.
Down out, Bearcat Nation.
Is that on the beach?
Yeah, I'm telling you, I'm jealous.
Take me there. All right, two receivers here on the near side, third down and 14. Looking to pass is Cunningham. He's going deep. What a beautiful pass. He has his man, and it's going to be caught.
Let's see what the call. Yep, referee says it
caught all the way down at the 30-yard line as the receiver got some separation right at the end of the play.
That was number 3.
Yep. Lazarick Brown there with the connection from Devin Cunningham.
Showing some wheels on that play. Great pass and great catch there.
Wow, and that's a big third down conversion for the Rebels, Matt.
Bearcats have not been able to hit on those big pass plays, and that's really the first big play we've had in a while. Bearcats got to bend here, but not break.
Cunningham in the gun. It's going to be a little toss there to Brown as he's on the pursuit. And he shakes one defender. He's still on his feet and then finally gets tackled there at the 31-yard line. Good job there by the Bearcat defense to track Brown down as he was looking for his second big play in a row.
Made him string that play out, and he kept having to backpedal to get some yardage there, and then ended up, just Bearcat stretched him out far enough he had no more room.
Second and 11 here with 8 seconds left in the quarter. Cunningham in the gun. He's going to hand it off there to Bounds, who bounces it out to the right side. He breaks a tackle, and he's still on his feet, and he's going to have the first down across the 20-yard line. Down to the 17.
I don't like to be too much on calling penalties, Lee, but there was a bad hold on that play. I thought it was pretty obvious there for the white hat to see, but no call. Basically tackled one of our D linemen there. So that's going to take us to the end of the third quarter.
At the end of the third quarter, it'll be first and 10 from the 12-yard line for the Rebels when we return. But now it's time for the Flavor Shack fourth quarter trivia. And the trivia question is, how many points have been scored in the history of the Forest and Scott Central series?
Lee, we're going just the closest guess.
We can do the closest guess.
Yeah, we'll leave it open. What? Give them.
Yeah, we'll give them
5 minutes.
About 5 minutes and see who the closest is.
One guess now.
Forest and Scott Central have played 6 times since 2007. Forest leads the series 6-0.
I'm gonna say one guess. Everybody gets one guess. If you do multiple, only your first guess will count.
So if you take all the points that have been scored in this rivalry, how many points? And that would include the points that have been scored tonight, Matt.
Hey, and remember, Miss Reed from the Flavor Shack also wanted us to remind us the Flavor Shack.
Here's the correct answer right here.
Okay, gotcha. The Flavor Shack will be open until 11 tonight on ball games. So every Friday night, ball games night, when you leave that game hungry, if you're sitting at home watching the game and you're just needing a little supper late, Flavor Shack will be open till 11.
I had some Flavor Shack wings today for lunch, and they were excellent.
They do an excellent job. So we'll check those answers here in a few minutes. Like I said, just one guess, please, and we'll check those answers. How many points have been scored in this series all time?
Handoff there to the right side. Flag does come in.
Looks like we're getting a makeup call from that last miss holding, maybe.
And it is going to be holding there against the Rebels. And it'll back them up here on first down as they are First down and 20 here in Bearcat territory. Man, what a good game here, Matt. Here we're in the fourth quarter.
Tight game, neck and neck. Two defenses playing there. I mean, everybody's leaving it on the field, man. You can't ask for nothing better than that.
Yep. So first down and 20 from, let's see, the 23-yard line. They bring a man in motion. It's going to be a keeper there by the quarterback, and he's going to be wrapped up in the backfield and sacked. Great job there by the Bearcat defense.
Yeah, it looked like a busted play. Looked like he wanted to hand it off, and nobody was there to hand it off to, so he had to just tuck it and eat it.
Covered up by a host of Bearcats. I didn't get all the numbers in there. Maybe Brian Denson.
I know it was
Ty Chambers
and Greg Keaton on that tackle.
As they stayed home, really.
Yep.
All right, we'll give them a few more minutes on some guesses here. All right, second down and long. Second down and 25 here. There's going to be a handoff there to the left side. Is Bounds, and he's still on his feet, but he's then tackled at the 30-yard line. They'll bring up third down and long.
Bearcat faithful feeling here like the defense is holding up. They're on their feet and getting loud. It's electric here tonight.
Oh, no doubt about it. I'll tell you what, everybody's on their feet. It's a big moment in the game.
Clock's running, 10 minutes.
A lot of nervous energy here.
Looking for a pass play here. It's third and forever for the Rebels.
Come on, defense. We need a turnover. Oh, it's Thomas. He's looking to pass. He fires it over the middle. It's going to be incomplete.
Great play.
Brian Denson on the coverage. The pass was high, and it was intended there for Brown.
I mean, he had it in his hands.
Actually, it was intended there for number 16, Bryson Norman. He had it in his hands, and it would have been first down, but it falls incomplete. It's going to be fourth down and 20.
Show me that answer real quick, Lee, on that.
All right.
What was that?
All right, let's do it after this play.
All right. Well, whenever we get a stoppage there.
Yep. When the Bearcats get the ball here.
I may see a winner. We'll see.
All right. 10 minutes. 37 seconds. Fourth down and long. He's under the blitz. Ty Chambers on the blitz. Thomas flushes out. He has the ball. He has a little bit of room. He's out of bounds. Is he going to have the first down?
No, way shortly. Very short. It's going to be a turnover on downs.
Turnover on downs. Bearcat defense stands strong. Ty Chambers flushed him out of the pocket, and the Bearcat defense gets the ball back. All right.
All right.
Who's the winner, Matt?
Let's check it here.
I know we got to go up, probably.
Yep, I got to scroll back a little bit. Let's see. Oh, okay, there it goes.
I know this is a hard question, but we can't have them all be easy. The first one was pretty easy. Tim Ringo got it. Congratulations to Tim on the South Side second quarter trivia. Let's see who wins the Flavor Shack.
So the correct answer was 273?
278.
278. I guess. Hey, we got an exact answer. Jeffrey Williams.
Jeffrey Williams. All right, handoff there up the middle from Sean Allen across the 20 yards, across the 25. Excuse me, across the 15. I can't even see. I got to step up here on this rail. Congratulations, Jeremy. Jeffrey Williams. Go claim your burger combo from Flavor Shack this week. It's only good for a week. Thank you, Flavor Shack. Second down and 9. Hand off to JW. He's trying to work it to the outside, going nowhere as that Scott Central defensive front is stout.
Yeah, they're coming downhill and coming downhill fast whenever we hand it off.
And all of a sudden, it's third and long deep in Bearcat territory as the ball is on the 19.
Yeah, we really.
Actually, it's on the 14.
We need to get some yards here. I need a first down.
Juice Lofton in the gun. We don't really have any receivers. We have two here to the near side. He is going to look to pass. There is an out route. He's now looking to run. He's up the middle, but he is not going to get very far as he might have gotten across the 15. It'll be fourth down and 10.
Yeah, I would wish he would have looked a little longer. I think he decided to run a little early, a little quick on that one, and didn't give a good look downfield before he decided to go.
Tell you what, Scott Central is really locked in on their defense here in the second half.
Well, we've been bending a little bit on defense, Lee. We just can't break here late.
Man, we need a good punt here, Matt. See what Dirks has in that leg.
Pick it up the camera a little bit there, Lee. Oh,
there's the punt. Good spiral. And it's going to be rolled. Oh, it's off the defender. And he's going to be leveled there at the 42-yard line. Great job there by the Bearcat coverage team as the defender, or is it the receiver, Bounds tried to field it and went off of his shin.
That was a great
He
punt.
recovered it, but
We
hey.
needed it most. We may have struggled a lot tonight, but that was just what the doctor ordered.
Colton Dirks had a nice spiraling punt and now flipped the field as much as possible. 8 minutes and 41 seconds here in the ball game. And you get the feeling somebody's about to make a play. Come on, Bearcat D. We need a turnover. Thomas is in at quarterback now for the Rebels. You got two receivers here to the near side. It's going to be a handoff there to Bounds to the left side. He's trying to work that side. He's still on his feet up to the 45-yard line. Gain of about 2 there on first down. Tell you what, Bounds, Taekwon Bounds has been a workhorse tonight there for the Rebels.
I mean, he's been toting the rock all night for them.
There's a flag on the field.
Bearcats are backing up, so yes, against the Bearcats.
Must have been there on the Cats as they're going to spot the ball up at the 50-yard line. And that'll be first down and 2.
Oh,
Man, second down and 2.
Yeah, a little costly penalty, a 5-yarder. I don't know if it's accidental face mask or what.
Thomas in the gun. Snap, handoff. Oh, it's going to be a keeper there by Thomas as he pulled it, and he falls forward for a yard. And it'll be third down and 1. 8 minutes and 13 seconds in the game. Cats nursing a 3-point lead, 10-7.
Second down. Okay, they got it back right.
Well, yeah, after that penalty, I guess you redo the down.
Yeah, redo it.
So
Pick up the camera
second and 1.
Low, a little low.
Handoff there to Bounds, and he's going to be stretching forward for the first down as they give him down to the 47-yard line, moves the chains.
Not picking up much yards on these plays, though. They got that first down, definitely helped by penalties. Pick the camera up a little bit more, Lee. I think it's a little low. That's a better view. Looks good. Thanks, sir.
Yeah.
All right, Bearcat, y'all cheer this defense on. 7 minutes. Getting late in the ball game.
Thomas looking to pass. He fires over the middle, and it's going to be batted up in the air and incomplete as the pass is intended there for number 13, Brian Shepard.
I mean,
as he has not been able to catch a pass tonight.
The poor quarterbacks tonight have thrown some good balls, but receivers are really struggling on
and Shepard, the quarterback there, the receiver is really tall, and he put it up there where he could get it, and it's like he went off his helmet.
Bounced off his face mask.
Cats almost had an opportunity to pick that one off.
I don't know if it's the lighting here or what, but they are struggling on finding that ball. Both sides.
Second down and 10 here from the 47-yard line. Handoff is to Bounds. He's trying to stretch to the outside. He's going to be wrapped up and down at the 50-yard line. Great job there by the Bearcat defense. Number 20.
Antonio Williams coming off the bench there, making a great play.
Tell you what, we get a treat right here, man. I know we've complained about the angle on the camera all night, but this is right in front of us. You can really see how fast these guys are.
Oh, man, they are playing some ball, Lee.
Behind the chains now, third down and 13 here from the midfield stripe. Bearcat defense needs to stand tall. Look how far back Pinks is playing on the safety position. He's back here at the 30-yard line, trying to make sure the top doesn't come off of it. Now he's coming up. Thomas in at quarterback. Big third down here.
Pass play.
He's going to be pass play.
Ooh.
He's going to be under pressure, rolling to the right. He's going to fire it, and it's going to be incomplete. Pass was intended for Kyron Bounds. And the late flag comes in.
Flag from the back ref there.
Oh, I don't know about that, Matt.
No.
He was slipping down.
The referee on top of it didn't call it.
The flag came in from the back judge.
No, the one that's on the sideline here that's kind of watching the line of scrimmage.
Oh, my goodness. Oh, what a big flag. He was slipping down. I did not see that much contact, Matt.
There was a little hand check, but it's on the opposite sideline that they are going to
Pass interference is going to be called there on Forrest. I don't understand that.
That was a big play, big call there, so that's going to hurt.
And I get we're 60 yards away, but it seemed like he was slipping down and the ball was over his head.
That first down.
So first down there for the Rebels as you spot the ball at the 35-yard line for the Scott Central, as that's another big third down that they've converted. We'll put quotation marks on that one. As they keep their drive going here, 6 minutes and 25 seconds left in the ball game. Cats 10, Rebels 7. Hand off there to Bounds on the right side. He tries to ease up through the middle, and he does across the 35-yard line.
Late here in the second half, the Bearcats have definitely slowed up this Rebels running attack.
I'll tell you what, this game is being won in the trenches right now. 6 minutes in the ball game. It's going to be a heat timeout. And I'm still questioning that PI call.
Yeah, I just don't like who it came from, more so. You know, the back judge there didn't feel like a flag, but the guy that's watching the line of scrimmage he ran a long way to throw that flag, but he was looking down the sideline. So, you know, we're going to respect their call. These guys are trained for this. So.
That's right.
Hey, Bearcats has got to overcome it, you know, overcome that penalty. Stand tall.
Well,
hold them out of the end zone, nothing's hurt.
How many times have we seen the Rebels on about the 30-yard line here in the second half, and the Cats have kept them out?
Yeah, so we've been a bend but don't break defense all night, Lee, so let's look for that to continue.
I'm getting nervous.
5:59 left in your ball game. Bearcats cling to a 10-7 lead.
Second down and 9 here from the 34. 34-yard line of Forest. Thomas is the quarterback. He's in the gun. He's under pressure, and he's going to be sacked. Sacked back at the 44. 10-yard loss there. Great job by Greg Keaton in the Bearcat front.
Big play there, Lee. I mean, now you're in an obvious passing down. You can drop number 6 Kincaid out. You can drop Pinkston back there to play kind of free safety out there. Run around, and hey, let's see what the Rebels do here. They're going to have to put the ball in.
Third down and 20. The ball has to get down to the 25. We'll call it the third down and 18.
I mean, how about the Bearcat D-line on that play? I mean, it was just all of them were back there.
Thomas is the quarterback, and he's going to look to pass. He's going to dump it over. Oh, incomplete, intended for Kyron Bounds, as it was a little screenplay. That would have been a really good play design for a lot of yards.
That was a scary play there. Bounds getting an open field. You know, with a linebacker chasing him, Cameron Irby's been playing a heck of a game again tonight, but I don't like his chances of keeping up with number 0 there, but thankfully that ball was overshot. So 4th and long.
It's kind of been the story of the night. We haven't been able to see many passes completed. And
the Rebels going to play field position here. Punt.
Well, look, you got to watch them to sneak it here. I know it's an 18-yard conversion, but they've done it often. Pinkston is standing way back at the 5-yard line. Oh, and it's almost blocked as it went off the side of his foot, landed at the 20-yard line, and is going to roll all the way down inside the 5 and be down at the 2.
Man, what a good punt there by the Rebels. We'll show that, Lee.
Oh, my bad. All the way down to the 2, I'm sorry.
Yeah, the ball was down on the 2, got a good bounce and good roll, so Bearcats got to start deep in their ends on their territory. We'll be taking some snaps in the end zone, so we really need to get some yards to get out of the back.
Got to hold on to the ball. Hey, I will say this. We are looking for a cameraman here on the Bearcat Gridiron Show. If you feel like you have good skills or just love the Bearcats and would want to run the camera to improve the show, let us know. Come by the bank and see me. It would not be an interview, but we'll see if we're a good fit. All right, Lofton in the gun. Allen is in the backfield, standing deep in their own end zone. It's going to be a handoff to Allen, and he lowers his head and is barely going to get out of the end zone. The Rebels wanted a safety, but they said he got out. Oh, this is scary, Matt.
Man, we're on the 1 now. Loss of a yard there. The offense has got to find something to move the ball, Lee.
Yep, as you know, they're keying in here. Got to be smart with the football. Lofton in the gun. You got Allen in the backfield. 3 receivers there to the right. Lofton's going to keep it, and he's going to get out of the end zone, but nothing much doing. It's going to be third down and long from the 2. Man, how big was that punt there from the Rebels?
Yeah, that was a clutch punt there just when they needed it the most.
4 minutes and 18 seconds. Clock continues to roll. Clock is your friend if you're a Forest fan, which we are here on the Gridiron Show. 4 minutes and 5 seconds. Third down and 10.
Cut this tension with a knife, Lee.
Oh, and they is hard count, and they jump off sides.
Hey, we'll take those free 5 yards. It's not enough for a first down, but
Man,
I like
what a clutch, hard count.
I like a little breathing room. Woo, it's getting tight, Lee.
Especially if we have to punt. But hey, let's convert this thing here. Third down and 6. I guess they had us behind the chains there. But the clock continues to run. 3 minutes and 50 seconds. Come on, Bearcats, be smart with the football. 3 receivers here to the near side. Lofton in the gun, hard snap count again. Now he looks to the sidelines. There's the snap, and it's going to be a timeout called by Forest. That's probably their first one of the half, as Coach Lofton came running in to call the timeout there. So with 3 minutes and 30 seconds exactly, the Cats lead 10-7 here. And they will have a third down and 6 after the timeout. What an exciting game.
Whew, man. 3 minutes and 30 seconds away from victory.
Tell you what, if we can convert this first down right here, which I know has been a tall order here against this tenacious Scott Central Rebel defense.
It's been huge. It's been a battle.
Tell you what, you got to tip your cap to them, man. These are two good ball teams going at it. All right, same formation. 3 receivers here to the near side. Third down and 6. Lofton in the gun. You got Allen in the backfield with them, standing on their own goal line. Looking to pass. He fires it. It's going to be complete there. Oh, he's still on his feet. Oh, he stumbles down.
First down, though.
Is it first down?
I don't know.
Ball's going to be, first down, Bearcats.
Woo! That was a big play there, Lee.
As the ball was complete out to Pinkston, who is still down on the ground, as he now has his helmet off and is hurt. My goodness, he made a move, and you really felt like he might be able to get away.
Yeah, it looks like probably a leg injury. The defender kind of failed, but kind of had his legs tied up, tangled up there. And I don't know if he hurt something when he pulled away from him.
You hate to see that.
Oh, he jumps on his feet pretty quick.
There we go.
I think he's okay.
There we go.
Coaches are helping him off the field. We really could use him back for defense.
Yep, defense and offense. I mean, he's a big threat. He's one of your star players. That might be why he wears number 1. But hey, spot the ball at the 16-yard line. First down. That was brought to you, let's see, by Ingram Images. We haven't called their name tonight as an elite sponsor.
I think you'll see Pinkston. He looks like he's walking under his own power now.
But what a big play there.
I expect to see him back in the ball
Conversion.
game.
Clock's rolling now. 3 minutes and 15 seconds. Hand off there to Allen as he stretches forward for some good yardage on first down. Let's go, Cats.
That was a good run right there, Lee.
We're scratching our way up from deep in our own territory here. Second down and 7 after a gain of 3.
Not only pick up a couple of yards, but that clock is running.
Okay. 2 minutes and 55 seconds. Cats are really mindful here of the clock. I don't know that Scott Central's called any timeouts this half either, so it'd be interesting to see what they do. 3 receivers here to the near side, 1 to the top of your screen. Lofton in the gun. It's going to hand off there to Allen. He tries to work the right side, but going nowhere.
Yeah.
That's a good job there by number 18, Jay Sean Palm, I believe.
He came running downhill from linebacker position, probably a blitz, and he was unblocked there and hit Allen before he could ever get going.
So third down and 10 with 2 minutes and 19 seconds in the ball game. Cats lead 10-7.
That first down, Lee, was so big.
Oh, it was
our
huge.
Defense gets a little bit of a breather, and that may just be the difference.
Tell you what, man, it's going to come down here to the last few plays. Continue to execute, take care of the ball. Lofton in the gun. You got Allen in the backfield, set off to his left. Oh, and there's going to be a whistle, and it's going to be...
Normally, that's going to be a false start, but let's see what the call is. Yep, false start.
Yep, false start there, called on the Cats.
Backing us up some more.
So third down now and 15 from the what is that, the 7-yard line. 1 minute and 55 seconds here.
I wouldn't mind seeing a run play here, Lee.
Keep it
they're going to kind of back
safe.
off.
Be smart.
They're going to back off, just punt it, and play D. Let's see what the Cats do.
Man, pass out to the wide flat to Hughes, and he's going to be wrapped up and stopped back at the 5-yard line. Loss of about 2.
Tackled inbounds, though.
Tackled inbounds. Let's see if, Scott Central calls now their first timeout. All the fans are on their feet here, as I'm sure they're just as nervous as I am with the ball being down within the shadow of the Bearcat goalpost. And with the timeout here,
we really need another good punt, Lee.
It's going to be 4th down.
The only good thing is the Rebels have really struggled passing the ball tonight, so they're not going to really have enough time to try to put a run and drive. They're going to have to drop back and throw that ball some, so let's see if we can get this punt down here, at least to midfield, and see what the Bearcat defense can do, hold these Rebels out to win this ball game.
Matt, I might have just hired us a new cameraman.
Hey, that was fast. We love it. We can definitely use all the help we can get on the Gridiron Show.
All right, 1 minute and 46 seconds. Colton Dirks takes the snap. Oh, it's a nice punt. It's going to be landing and taking a Bearcat bounce across the 40 up to the 44-yard line down there. Great job there by Colton Dirks. Man, he's the MVP of the second half. I know that.
For sure. He struggled early on in the first half, but made 2
huge punts here.
Punts.
In the clutch. Good job, Cats. Tell you what, this defense has played tough, and they got 1 minute and 38 seconds to finish the game.
If we're going to put it on anybody, I want to put it on the defensive shoulders here. I also noticed number 1's back on the field as safety, so I feel a lot better about the back end of that defense now.
And you got number 2 now back in at quarterback Jamari Thomas, who has been predominantly the quarterback here.
Son of a former Bearcat.
All right, 1st and 10 here from the 44-yard line of Forest. Thomas is under pressure. He rolls out. He's still on his feet across the 40-yard line, and it's going to be tackled down at the 35-yard line, and it's going to be close to a first down. Tackled there. Is that inbounds?
First down.
Clock is stopped, and they are going to move the chains.
So they're going to wait to start the clock till the chains are moved, Lee.
Ball is spotted at the 34. Chains are set. Clock starts. Snap. Looking to pass is Thomas. He dumps it over. It's going to be complete. Out there to number 16. Bryson Norman. And he had a lot of room to run, but got tripped up there by the turf monster. And it's only a gain of 2. Clock runs 1 minute and 5 seconds. 2nd down and 8. Thomas in the gun. He's going to look to the left side to pass. He's under pressure. Oh, and he's sacked! Sacked in the backfield there by Brian Denson.
Got a timeout by the Rebels, so they had to burn a timeout on
their second timeout. I believe that's their second one of the half with 50 seconds left. And the ball's behind the chains back at the the 38-yard line.
So 3rd and long.
Woo! Everyone is on their feet here in the stadium.
They can feel it, Lee. They can feel it.
The band is chanting the pride of Forest. Yo, look at this.
Packed house.
Y'all just look at this.
Here, the Bearcat
school spirit at its finest. The pride of Forest. And I just hope I don't fall off the back of these stands. All right, 50 seconds in the ball game. 3rd down and 14. Ball is at the 38. They got to get it down to the 25.
I'll take another big sack, Lee.
Thomas looking deep. He goes left, and it's going to be caught. It's going to be caught down at the 10-yard line with 42 seconds left. The receiver went up over the defender. Yeah. That was number 3, Brown.
Nah, 7. Check that up, 7, Lee. On the catch.
Number 7, Chancellor Burks.
36 seconds left.
Give me a snap. Thomas looking to pass. He's rolling to the right. He's calling for a receiver. He fires. Picked off! It's picked off! It's picked off! The Bearcats have the ball!
That's going to be probably.
And they're going to win the game! There we go.
That's the celebration. 1-2.
Oh, my goodness.
What about this defense, Lee? We are averaging giving up 6 points a game.
Was that LaDacion Williams?
I believe that's who made the interception. I could be wrong.
I think it was either number 8 or number 9, but he picked it off right in the end zone.
Yeah, he was just waiting on it. He was sitting on it.
25 seconds. This game is not over.
Bearcats do have to snap it and knee it.
Yeah, you don't have a lot of room to knee it. Let me zoom in here a little bit.
Well, they're probably just running up the middle. 2 hands on the football. Tuck it and go.
Handoff up the middle. There's going to be Allen. He has a little bit of room, and he gets tackled. It was first down and 20 after the penalty. And they'll bring it up after a gain of 9 to be second down and 11.
Yeah, everybody's texting me, lost signal. Sorry, guys. Got a little leak.
Sorry, I was trying to embrace the moment. This is insane.
Oh. 18 seconds with Scott Central call timeout there.
Yep, I think Scott Central just called their last timeout with
that was their last
18 seconds left.
Man, your Bearcats going to come out of here. With
Forrest is going to win a incredible game.
Man, but the contact up front, the hitting, the pad popping, just man, what
and
a
the
physical,
speed, man.
The speed of everything.
Wow,
that's a huge win, Lee.
Man, what a big win.
Start off 5-0.
Wow, what a game. This is classic Scott County Gridiron.
Hat tip to Scott Central. I mean, 2A school gave us all we want tonight, Lee.
And there's the knee. Lost it on the turf.
Nobody can hang their head out tonight. It was an incredible ball game.
Take it in.
Bearcats are victorious.
Wow, it was talked about all week, the Scott County Super Bowl. And your Bearcats are going to win it 10-7.
Start off 5-0, Lee.
Unbelievable.
5-0.
Wow.
And
this defense is special, man.
This defense is giving up only 7 points.
I'll tell you what, you look at the touchdown from Lofton to Pinkston there is a pass.
Yep. What about Miguel?
Miguel Matias with a 32-yard PAT that snuck over the crossbar.
I started to say that could be the game winner, Lee, but it was really early in the game. It was early in the game, but
wow,
that was the deciding factor. Was that
what a game with the interception at the end? Incredible.
Woo! Well, guess what? We get to do it again next week, Lee.
District play starts next week as Forrest takes on Mendenhall at Elo Atkins. We need you there.
Yeah,
come support your Bearcats who are 5-0.
Yeah, Bearcats really gonna get in the teeth of their schedule coming up with Mendenhall next and Union. But hey, great feeling. There's no better feeling than being 5-0, Lee.
Hey, y'all stay with us here. We're gonna watch a little post-game celebration here as we're finishing. Watching all this.
And you can tell how much it meant to the fans,
it means a lot.
The players. I mean, this game was not your average game.
Nope. Both fan bases were into it all game. It was really, we thought it might be kind of high scoring, Matt, whenever Scott Central answered with their own touchdown after